Hello, hello. Welcome to all the true and honest fans. I know I shouldn't be doing this because we got the Mega Titans and then Tevin streaming. But you know what? I just said fuck it. So I'll be here. What's up, Phelps? Ziggy, Whooper, again with the fantastic tweets. And that aren't mine. They're doctored tweets. But you'll never know that. They're really well done. I don't know what the fuck he uses, but I always crack up. Revy? Hey, what's up, Alice? Yeah, the queen is dead. Long live the pig. I guess, God, I hope he doesn't say anything stupid during that whole, the queen stuff. The one thing I hope he doesn't say, he he compares himself to the queen. Oh, he's gonna try to pig-splain like who the Queen of England was to people that don't know, as if you wouldn't know who the Queen of England is. Oh, that should be fun. And also big ups for Ziggy for giving me the fantastic thing in the corner of my screen.
Think about the series I've put up this week of multiplayer gameplay for Modern Warfare 2, and you know, so damn slow. So think about the series I've put up this week of multiplayer gameplay for Modern Warfare.
Yo, he was getting deep in his ass on that one. Oh yeah, a daily reminder. Trolls lost. I guess he won. This is what a winner looks like, especially in the corner of my scene. But why the crane dying and Phil certainly get all these strikes taken care of? Yeah, I agree. That is sus. Maybe he has something to do with it. Putting on my Theo theory hat. No. But it's gonna be all shenanigans though. I don't even know if I'm gonna. Nah, I really don't care about Splatoon like that. I'm sure Anne's gonna be covering the whole thing, which is good for him. I've never played Splatoon, so I'll probably just stick around a little bit after just to see the gameplay, because DSP's he's a fantastic gamer. He shows off games in the best light possible. So I'm gonna be taking notes and seeing if I want to get the game based off how much fun he's having. Joe had to take it care of. He sent the goons after. Yeah. Hey, Luna Guardian. I hope you got your. I hope everyone they're bracing themselves for a whole lot of nothing. I guess we could say how long he's gonna talk about the copyright strikes. I'm gonna say 30 minutes. Nah, he's been hyping this up, so I could see him spending like 50 minutes, and then he'll give like the queen like a small, like less than 5-minute thing, and then we'll just jump into Q&A. That's my prediction on how this structured pre-stream is gonna be. Oh, but my biggest thing I want to know if the twirls and curls lady cut his hair. I want to see what kind of hairstyle he got. Is he gonna come in with a high top? Cause he's doing YouTube shorts, so he gotta come up looking like his best. So yeah, he gonna get the high top going on. He gonna get they gotta shape up his goatee. The next short he gonna do is gonna be balling. Yeah, I can't wait for it. Okay. Let's see this. Oh my god, no. What exactly does whatever? He's still talking in the chat, so that's pretty cool. Wait, more music. There you go. You don't think he got a haircut? He usually does it every time off. Well, that depends if Cat needed a haircut. If he had to convince Cat to get up. So he just basically say nothing. And big ups to everyone who aren't Meerkat members, because Meerkat posted up another video. That was pretty cool. He went over the whole DSP one. Yeah, look at what he's won. Look, this is what a winner looks like. If you couldn't tell, a winner looks like this. They have to come on stream, do this to a bunch of like faceless people in chat. Yeah, I had to come dressed to impress today. It's a sad day. But I will say 90. Wait, was she 92 or 96? I think she was 96. Dude, that is something. To live to be like 96 years old. I don't think that's the oldest person to ever live. I don't know who's the oldest person to ever live, but dude. That's insane to think about it. And she was still like looking good in her age from the pictures I've seen. Oh yeah, so it was 96. Yeah, she was still looking good. Yeah, ridiculous. That's some good genetics. And as far as I know, there's no issues that she was having, like dementia or anything like that. I think she was living a pretty good life. Oldest person is 110. Jesus. No, I'm not playing that game. I'm just saying she looks good for her age. Or she did look good for her age. I'm not saying that, I'm not doing that. Become big ribbit. There you go. Now there is a Gilf Hunter. Well, he's a Granny Slayer. There's a dude called what was it? Daquan Wiltshire. Yeah, he just always talks about banging grandmas. Well, grannies that's in their like 40s that look like they could be like models on some shit. That's his thing. They will call him the Granny Slayer. He owned the meme too. He would go after people's grandmas. But I guess some of the grannies that he showed off for like 30s or 40s, which is interesting. I think I watched him because of the whole EDP stuff, but yeah, I know he does like a upscaled man gimmick, like he called. See, look at this. This dude can get on Zoom calls with like his fans and all that, but DSP can't do the same. He would basically have these dudes just call up and be like, "Oh yeah, so why you think you're upscaled, man?" DSP should call in on that show. He should describe to this dude how DSP is a high valued man. That'd be pretty good. Do they need a Slayer? Well, the ones he go after, I don't think so. Well, I guess they do. Did he just randomly stop talking in his chat? I think he did. Yeah. He's about to start up eventually. Yeah, I'm doing good, Revy. We're chilling. Oh, and now I found out that DSP is doing the Dreamlight game on Saturday night. So I might just throw up a restream just to see what kind of shenanigans that's gonna look like. Yeah, I'm thinking it. I'm gonna do one stream of it to see how stupid it is. Very excited for today, everybody. Why are we excited, DSP? Oh yeah, I know why. He outlasted the queen. Please don't. You can't tell me otherwise. I want to see how fucking dumb this is. You're gonna call and discuss? Dude, you can't tell me to stop. I won't pick up the phone. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do every single stream. Mainly, I only do day one stuff or something that's like really fucking meme worthy to like look at. I know I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm probably gonna just end up playing what, Cyberpunk, or yo, I got Immortals Phoenix Rising, but I've been playing that off stream. Oh, we can play Fortnite though. When I get really bored. It's gonna be bad. Yeah, fork knife. Fork knife. You down with Madden 23? I'm more in basketball, if anything. I wish the 2K series were actually pretty decent, but it's really not. I haven't played the NBA 2K game since like what? 20? Wait, was it 20 or 21? It was one of those two. Just looking at his fucking fan art. Do not abuse caps lock. Don't text or emote spam. That doesn't explain to Derek. 13, dude, even that's wrong. 13 years and still going strong. I thought it was 14 years. Whatever. He's gonna update that slide eventually. Nobody made him a new one, so that's why. I think even the like everything they sell the new NBA games for like cheap. I know they sold like the WWE 2K game on Switch for like $2, because I don't know who was buying that. And it was like the stinky 2020 the one that was bad, like super bad. Was it 2020? NBA Jams and Blitz were probably the best. I'll just say it. But all I know is I'm counting down the days to Sly Cooper. That comes out on the 20th for PlayStation. Hey, big ups Pope Piss Spot. How you doing, dude? Thank you for all the real fans showing up. Whatever. If you want to hang out, I got the links to everyone else. So if you want to go somewhere else, and just existing, yeah, aren't we all? You can say, where were you when DSP owned the trolls? Were you in Ann stream? Were you in Tevin's stream? Or were you just lurking here? But we took some L's today, gang. Feels bad, man. I don't know how all of us can recover. Whatever. I just play games to have fun. I don't care about finishing them. Yeah, I'm not a Splatoon type of person. But hey, if you like it, you like it. I could sworn he's showing up late too. It's like he's afraid to start. He you know what? He's compiling his notes. Oh, there we go. Darkseid Diffil. You know what? We haven't heard that in a while. Come on, we're gonna hear the Darkseid Diffil. I know everyone loves this song. Yeah, no, I saw the title. It's very interesting. He defeated the trolls. This is like a game boss.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Look at
and
how
everyone else,
Y pose
hello,
and that arm jiggle.
welcome to the Level 1 podcast, where we're busy having fun down here on Level 1. Yes!
It's already
Yes!
fucking hell.
I feel it today.
You
I'm
feeling
in
the
a good mood.
positivity?
You want to know why? Because last week,
You get no
I made a
2017
statement
vibes.
that we need a big win here on DSP Gaming.
This
That
was the
recently
big
with all
win?
the baloney and
No,
bullshit going
DSP.
on,
This wasn't a big
we
win.
needed something to motivate us, to get excited, and to get positive, and to feel pumped for the future. But at the time, there was a lot of crap going on. We had
Well,
false
big ups,
copyright
Reggie.
strikes against the channel. The channel was in jeopardy of being shut down.
No,
Member-
it wasn't. It was never in
memberships were
jeopardy.
not
Well,
working
it was,
properly.
but Wayne's
And there
Troll
wasn't a lot
just.
going
I
on in
don't
the realm
know.
of gaming either. Guess what? That's all changed
Yeah, there you go.
today,
The
ladies and
arm
gentlemen.
flail.
Today is Friday, the 9th of September,
Oh, he
2022.
reached for the combo box. Oh, no, I thought he did.
I'm very excited.
Flush them
because today,
titties.
folks, is Victory Day.
Victory. Yep, I knew it. I knew this motherfucker. Look. He can't even do it. He can't even do it. I'm leaving this in there.
Ha! Because today, not only
This dude acting like he fucked the model or
we
something.
celebrate victory over a group of assholes who
Yeah, he was so
constantly
fucking
seems to thwart
scared.
us or tries
Yeah,
to
look at
thwart
that.
us with bullshit and nonsense at every turn, even breaking the law to try to prevent me from making the kind of fun, interactive, and positive content that I like to make with all of you.
Yeah,
on
he
a
had to
daily
point to
basis
us.
here on DSP Gaming. But also, today, something else cool is going on.
What,
as
money?
a result of me trying out YouTube Shorts over the last couple of days.
Yeah, the greatest thing.
And today we've got a new game release. It is
Whoa.
a triple positive day.
Triple
I am
positive.
Super pumped. I hope you guys are too.
He wanted
This
a
is going to be
quadruple positive day.
one
He had to
of
sell it for a
the
triple
most
one.
positive episodes.
The most
podcast
positive
that I've ever
episodes. Oh yeah,
Ladies and
this gonna be so positive.
I am so excited. I really am. You have no clue. Like
Look how
I
excited he
felt like
is.
everything was kind
Look
of
at that, we got a
annoyingly in
member.
limbo the past couple of weeks, and now that everything is cleared up, it's like, yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck?
Ready for the future, heading right into this busy
This
fall
dude
gaming
off
season
his fucking
positively,
rocker.
with my middle finger firmly raised to the assholes out
Imagine
there. Oh,
acting
look, I
like
censored
this when
myself
you
on YouTube.
uh
my middle finger firmly raised to the
have
oh,
to
you
go
saw
to
it.
work.
Oh, no,
You here to
I'm
bring the
sorry.
negativity
Anyway,
the only way you know how.
how are you guys doing today?
How you
I hope
guys
you're doing
doing?
well. We've got a
Do
ridiculous
you really
amount of
care, or
stuff
are
to
you
talk
just
about
saying it?
on today's podcast, so let's get right into it. My day off yesterday went
Yeah,
pretty
he
well.
amped. He fucking
I was not
amped.
here yesterday. It was my day off from streaming. I guess let's do the Phil's day off segment, but let's get it done quickly. So
Oh,
welcome
look
to
at that.
Phil's
We
day
reached
off.
for the sound box. There you go. We keep all these in there.
I had no money.
There we go. We start with saying we got
As
no
you guys
money.
know, I told you guys this last week. Everything's insanely
Immediately
close
went
and
into
tight for
begging.
me right now. I don't have any money to do anything.
Of
I
course.
literally had just enough money to try to do the bare minimum. Grocery shopping, some pet supplies.
So you did
and,
have
food
money.
for us. For,
Wait
like,
a
the day,
minute.
you know, a meal. And that was
Wait
it.
a minute. He said I don't
Didn't
have any
nothing else.
money.
So
And he immediately
basically, it was a
says
stay-at-home day.
I only have enough money to like do the essentials. So you did have money, you big dummy.
Where most of the day, outside of me running those errands, I was at home with my wife and she was playing Days Gone. And it
She
was a fun day
playing
where we
Days
kind of
Gone
relaxed
now.
together, and I'm re-experiencing the game. And she finally got to the part of the game that's good. She got past those initial 10 to 12 hours that are quite grindy and boring, and got to the camp where everything interesting
He
happens.
said behind to
Oh,
just
was it
go
Iron
laughing.
Mike's
You
camp?
did.
And it got
See,
really
Cat,
good,
I told
and
you the
it
game
was fun
wasn't
because
good.
There were a couple parts there that are super annoying that I remembered being super annoying. For example, there's a bike chase you have to do for the story.
DSP, when are we gonna play
I
this
think his name
game?
was like Lynchman or something like that. He's someone on the run from the camp, and you have to catch him on a bike chase. And I remember when I played the game, I raged like crazy.
I can just see this dude
playing
standing
that,
behind
and my
Cat.
wife did exactly the
He'd
same.
be like, yo, have you seen my playthrough where I was just like saying, this segment's broken. Yeah, you should watch my playthrough if you want to get past this part.
She's like, this is bullshit. Why are they cheating like this? I was like, all right, you know what?
She's
I'm
a
in
mini,
such a good mood
she's a
today.
mini
Let me stop.
DSP for
Let me
real.
try.
So
She
they
gave
got
me
the same
controller,
haircut and they
I beat it
act the
immediately on the
same.
first try within like 2 minutes.
Oh
She
my
was like,
god,
how did you do
dude.
that? And I was like, well, basically,
They
number
go
one, I
get
already
that
played this
same
fucking
haircut,
game. I
so
remember
they
how
act-
bullshit
they
the
act
bike chases
alike.
are. And number two, just so
What's she saying,
motivated with positivity
DSP-isms?
right now because of everything going on, I'm not going to be beat.
There you go. Cal was getting secondhand positivity from DSP.
So anyway, it was a pretty good day.
Like, my husband got his big win, so that means I can beat this boss in this game.
It was a good day for that, for example, having that positive spin. However, if you live in the UK, all right.
Oh my God, no.
I guess if you live in
we're immediately doing this.
You follow the monarchy.
Oh no.
In the United Kingdom, it was an incredibly somber day. And I totally recognize that, and I want to take a moment out to respect that and honor that.
Are we going to bow our heads?
Yesterday, the
Go ahead, bow our heads,
England, Queen Elizabeth passed. And she lived a crazy long storied life as the ruler of the UK. And the reason I say that is because I live in the United States, I'm an American. I will outright confess to all of you, I don't understand how it works. Because I swear the monarchy has no political power, yet people treat them like they do. And every time I hear that, I just kind of like scratch my head.
Are we shitting on the queen?
I really just don't understand it.
DSP, please move on. Please wrap it up.
Again, it's not somewhere where I grew up. It's not somewhere that I really understand how all that works.
I don't get why she was a queen.
You may not understand the political.
It shouldn't have been a big deal that she died, guys.
Monarchies are outdated. It doesn't make sense. But what you can say is thus.
It's thus. There you go.
Queen Elizabeth was respected worldwide as a truly honorable, classy woman, and as someone who apparently was one of the most level-headed people on the planet, one of the nicest people.
Do you know her personally, DSP?
Depending on who you ask, but for the most
part,
who
are we asking? Are we asking you?
Love this woman, and that means something, obviously, right? So that's all I really have to say about it. Because
all right, cool. So it was a worthless take.
And sounds stupid. But
so you literally couldn't even brought this up.
I don't know what I'm talking about. All I will say is rest in peace to the Queen.
There you go.
And for all of you who live in the UK, because I actually know I have a large chunk of my viewing audience who live in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, ain't that large of a chunk.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry for your loss.
And, I wish everyone the best. All right?
Oh, well, I'm sorry for your loss. Right. Anyway, so moving on. Let's talk about me.
Not much that I can really say outside of that.
This dude would be the worst person to go to someone's funeral.
It was a really relaxing day for me, staying home with my wife and having a good time and just.
He'd go to his parents' funeral and just be like, "I'm sorry for your loss."
That's it. So that's Phil's day off.
There you go. And we get a fucking soundboard.
That was a very exciting segment, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, we lost now.
Because we got so much else positive stuff to talk about today. Let's get to it.
Look at how
first of all, let's talk about YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, there you go.
I started using 2 days ago on a whim. I was sitting here in my office at my computer, setting up the pre-stream, and someone had just mentioned to me casually in the chat.
Oh yeah, this was totally unprompted.
Actually,
this wasn't planned at all.
You should really try using YouTube Shorts because they catch on. They seem to get a lot of attention on YouTube, and maybe you could use them for your content.
Dude, the way he's saying this, it makes it seem like someone was on a fucking sock account and was like, all right, now's the time for me to launch the next phase of my plan. We're gonna do YouTube Shorts and we're gonna take YouTube by storm. This doesn't sound like an organic conversation that happens. Snort.
We had maybe a 1-minute conversation about YouTube Shorts, and I was like, fuck it, let's just try it. So I did my very first YouTube Short sitting right there in my chair.
It's like the cockroach from fucking Man in Black.
Oh my God, look how different Phil looks because he's using his phone camera instead of the webcam.
Yeah, look how awful you fucking look. Oh my God,
Phil's adopting the new thing that everyone likes on the internet.
It's not really new. It took you too long to fucking use it.
It's like the dinosaur has finally reached the modern era. So, after putting out that first one on a whim, we were commenting about it on the pre-stream, I said, hey, I'll make one of this lantern.
Yeah, let me show off this fucking light.
And show you what it really looks like.
Showing that bald spot.
So I did, and guess what?
That crater in the back of his fucking head.
They were like, wait a minute. That's how the Pac-Man lamp looks in real life. It looks nothing like that on your camera because your
camera's a piece of shit. I agree.
That lamp would be really good for your setup. I'm like, it is good for my setup.
It is good for my setup, but this camera sucks. So give me a new camera.
So then, basically, after talking with everyone over the course of the day, all right,
what were we really talking to everyone?
I determined, all right, is that shorts could be implemented into my regular content in a pretty positive way, as long as I don't go crazy, and as long as I find a way to make it work.
Go crazy? Nah, this nigga saw the views. He saw like 10,000, 5,000, 6,000. He got addicted to this shit. He want to be, you know what? I can't wait for the TikTok arc to start. This dude gonna be taking TikTok by fucking storm.
So the first thing that I did is as soon as I beat Midnight Fight Express.
Yeah, we know what you did, DSP. It was only a day.
Game with only a one-man dev team and a game that I really enjoyed. I said I'm gonna do what's called a short review. While the
I'm
credits
gonna
of the
do
game
a
were
short
rolling in
review.
a
Let's see
1-minute
how this
time
takes
frame,
off.
I was going to summarize my thoughts about the game.
This dude was probably
which I
looking at
did.
that shit the whole
I
time
put
he
it
was
up,
off.
People love it.
Yeah,
It's
people
got
loved
almost
it.
5,000 views within like a day.
Whoa.
It has 290 thumbs up, 38 comments and climbing.
No
People loved it.
way.
They were like, "Wow, you actually reviewed a game. You haven't done that in a million years." To which
No,
I was
I
like,
don't count that as a review.
Yes, I do. I still review games.
No, you
I
don't.
just review them in the credits segments.
That
of the
is not a
playthrough.
review.
I don't do separate videos for it anymore. I actually
That
do
is
it in the
definitely
credits
not a
rolling.
review.
That's when I review the game. And it kind of drives me bonkers that I've done this now for years. Ever since I basically stopped doing separate videos for reviews. I've done this for years.
Yeah, the
and
one
people
man
still don't know about it.
game dev. Whatever.
But as soon as I made a separate video for it,
Dude, one guy
called
made the
DSP
game.
short review, people watched it. So then I said, you know what's something that I could definitely do every day is at the close of every day I was doing something on Twitter called the audio only schedule. Now primarily the reason I did this was because I know that I have sight impaired viewers who still want to hear my schedule.
Just stay super blind, man.
Screen grabs that I do and post up on Twitter.
Stay super blind, man. I did this for you. There you go.
So I started doing this audio only schedule so others could hear my schedule. But has it caught on? I know some people, listen or watch it.
Yeah, it's
And some people
worthless.
listen to that over the text schedule that I put out every day. Okay? But basically I was like, you know what I could do? I can implement YouTube Shorts.
Yeah,
Now,
he
here's
just
the
wants to
cool
stop
thing about
doing
that.
it.
The same people on Twitter can still watch it. It's not going to be any different. You just click a link.
Yeah, he just wants to stop doing his fucking audio versions of Twitter.
People on YouTube
That's
who
why he
just
wanted to
want that kind
start
of a short
doing this
schedule
like
can hear it
YouTube
every
thing
day.
again.
It's a little bit of a different delivery for the schedule from the other ways that I deliver it. Why not? It takes 60 seconds.
There you go.
So I did it. Boom. Video gets over 4,000 views, gets 200 likes, gets like 20,
So I think
30
this
comments. I'm like,
YouTube short schedule is gonna
This
stay
is excellent. This is
because he wants to
obviously
stop
things
doing the fucking Twitter
that
stuff
are
because
positive
nobody
and fun
fucking
that
listens
I
to
can add the
those.
channel. Now,
It's like, whoa, 5,000 people
yesterday
care
was
about my
my day off.
schedule. That means I'm popular, right?
so my wife is actually kind of like getting ready for the day.
Oh, good. She has to
I'm
go
sitting on
out.
the couch with absolutely nothing to do. Just killing
Just like
time.
every
Got,
day.
Like half an hour,
Yeah.
hour to kill or whatever.
Look at this dude make it
Yeah.
seem like he,
I'm
I
sitting
got
there,
some free time.
someone had emailed
I was just laying down doing
overnight and said, "Hey, Phil,
nothing.
just so you know, you can make YouTube shorts out of your YouTube videos." And I was like, what? I was under the impression you can't. That the only way you can make a YouTube short is through the YouTube app to film with your camera.
This
on
dude
your
did
phone.
zero
I thought that was
research
the
into
intention
this.
of YouTube shorts.
No.
Well, yes and no. That is the primary.
I don't know who the fuck
intention
told
of
him
YouTube
you
Shorts,
can,
but there is
put
another
clips and stuff
implementation
there.
for it. You can use it to edit clips out of your existing videos on YouTube, but only using the
Someone
app.
had to
No,
send him
it
an
only
email.
exists in the app.
He was
You can't do
sprawled
it
out
your
on this
desktop
fucking
computer.
couch, just
Does
going
that
through his
make any
email.
sense?
Whoa,
no,
I can do
it
this?
doesn't.
No
That's
way.
insanely stupid. Why do I have to use this to edit my video and put it
Why
on
do
the
I have to
internet
use
instead of that giant
this?
computer over there? It doesn't make any sense, but that's how Google thinks. They don't think.
There
They have
you
their
go.
thumbs up their butts, their fingers in their ears. Neener, neener, neener. We're smarter than you. We do weirdo shit because we're hipsters. It
Yeah,
doesn't
there
make
you
any
go.
sense. but
Hipsters.
That's how it works. So,
Whatever.
excuse me.
Yo, this
I was
dude's
just
so
thinking,
about
I
to
was like,
fall out.
in the last week, out of all the gameplay stuff that I did, what was really the most notable thing? And I'm just thinking in my head, and I'm like, I think I know. I was playing, Bassmaster for Sunday Night
Oh
Bikes the other
god,
night,
the
and I
fucking
caught
Bassmaster
an
shit.
insanely large,
Insanely large.
53-pound bass.
DSP, this was not a real fish. This is a fake fish in a fucking video game. We are bragging about catching a fake fish. What are we doing? And the clip wasn't even that made, very well made anyway. What are we doing here?
During my session. And I was like, just the catching of that is probably hilarious. Let me watch it back. So using
No, it
the
wasn't
app, I found the
hilarious.
video, I opened it up, I play it, I'm like, that's funny as shit. Because I'm saying, oh man, I lost, I'm not gonna get, what the, whoa! And then it shows my character
Clown
with an
expressions.
insanely giant fish bigger than him.
Whoa.
Pretty cool clip.
It was like
So
I was
like,
there. It's like I was
what
actually in
happened
the
if I made
boat
that
with
into
him.
a YouTube short? So I tried, and it's a little annoying because you actually have to navigate the video with your fucking thumb. As stupid as that
Oh, no,
sounds,
look at
you want
those
me to just,
primitive
nudge it
thumbs. You gotta
forward and
do
back.
that.
You have to like fuck around with it for a while to get it to the point where you want it. But I set it up to this 15 seconds of me catching the fish. Now, interestingly enough, the YouTube short software automatically kind of changes the shot. So first it shows me going catching the fish.
I
then
think
it shows
catching
me
the
up
fish was his
close, my
big
character
win.
holding it, and then it actually pans out to show it at a better angle. And I didn't do that. The app did it itself. It kind of figured out this is the best way
look
to
at that. The app did it itself. Look how cool phones are. He explained this like he's a fucking old man.
Neat. So I made it into a short. I tossed it out there on the internet.
How many views?
5,000 views.
Whoa.
Hundreds of likes. Tons of comments. Wow.
Engagement.
And of course, what I did is I took the opportunity in the description of that video. I said, hey,
he begged.
check out Sunday Night Bites. Every Sunday night, I play fishing, and you can chill with me. So it's a way to advertise.
Check out Sunday Night Bites. If you want to watch more of this weird stuff, come by every Sunday.
Pretty neat.
I just happened to put it in the description. Come by Sunday nights. It's gonna be fun. I guarantee you.
All I gotta do is brainstorm.
You gotta sub a day before so that we can talk.
Just 10 minutes free and be like, gee, what was the highlight of this last week? Oh yeah, when I was playing such and such a game, a silly moment happened. Let me find that. Zoop, here it is. Zoop, boop, boop. Here's the clip. Done. And it's a cool way to promote my content. Excellent. All right. And then, of course, definitely the one thing
I wonder how much money he's gonna get on Sunday now.
I'm out grocery shopping in the middle of the day. Okay.
Please don't tell me he did a short while he was grocery shopping.
I am walking to the car with my my cart full of grocery bags, and my phone vibrates.
Wait a minute! I thought we didn't have money. Full of grocery bags. I know what he means, but he had a cart filled with fucking stuff. I thought we had no money. He made it seem like he was getting like a loaf of bread and like some eggs, and that was it. No, this nigga, he splurged. Will you check out my shorts? You know what? I will.
Vibrates and vibrates and vibrates and vibrates.
Make some shorts out.
Vibrates and vibrates and vibrates and
dick stroking segment.
Vibrates. I said, what the fuck?
Look at that. He's popular.
Why is my phone vibrating so much? What just happened? So I open it up, and it says 10 emails.
Whoa!
Confirming
10 emails.
That all the false copyright strikes against DSP Gaming have been lifted. I was like, yes.
The big win.
This is what
we needed it.
This is the moment. So,
that was the face he made in the parking lot. People were looking at this dude like he was an actual insane person. He just started jumping up in the air, like punching the air. Yes, I did it.
So, I rushed home.
He rushed home.
In the house. I said, I gotta run upstairs.
He sped home.
Just to set up a few things.
Fuck the people on the sidewalk or walking across the crosswalk. He ran every red light. The 2 red lights it take to get home.
Announcing our victory over the horse shit, the law-breaking pieces of garbage.
Okay, good. You'll make them just for me. I'll watch them all.
Now, okay,
I'm gonna engage with all of them.
That YouTube short celebrating victory over the false copyright claims has 5,700 views, 455 likes, 77 comments, and it's only 17 hours old. Incidentally, the first YouTube short I did of me just sitting over there at the chair saying, "This is my first YouTube short," has over 10,000 views.
Yeah, he did a super lazy first short.
A day and a half.
Whoa.
Okay, so pretty crazy. Now here's the thing.
Snort.
Here's the thing. Okay, YouTube Shorts are a promotional tool.
I like how we explain them fucking YouTube Shorts.
A business tool. Here's what I mean by that.
What?
You don't make anything on YouTube Shorts. You ever notice when you click on them,
who cares?
There's no ads, right? So there's absolutely no way.
The very first thing we looked at on YouTube Shorts is if we can make money on it. It's not about, oh, I can expand my channel and get more attention to like my live streams and my videos. No. Can I immediately get like $2 in ad revenue? The first concern of his.
To make money on a YouTube short. All right? I'm not making the YouTube shorts to try to, you know, make a bank. And it's
yes, you are.
Because after I made the first 2 of them, I saw troll comments on the videos like,
oh no,
Phil will never keep making YouTube shorts because he won't make money on these, and he only does.
This is exactly how I know he's gonna do this in spite. He's gonna think he's owning the trolls every single time he does a fucking YouTube short. So they're gonna keep staying around for an unnecessarily long amount of time.
Things that he can monetize, right? I only do things that
this is like a challenge to like own the trolls.
Leave the music in, and they get demonetized. Except all the content, you know, supplementary to YouTube, like posting up schedules on Twitter, posting up things on my channel page, posting up, you know, all the things I do.
You wanted to scrape some coins from the bottom of the barrel, yeah, that badly.
I only do things that I monetize. You know, it's the most dumb, fucking, mouth-drooling, idiotic comment I've ever read. But that's the level of people who don't like me.
There you go. They're all mouth-drooling idiots. If you don't like them. So, if you like them, you're a positive guy. You're smart. You got a big dick too.
Am I going to get anything business-wise out of YouTube Shorts? No. But to give you some perspective.
All right, what's the perspective?
In a 2-day period, I put out 6 shorts. Now, no, I'm not going to be putting out that many.
6 shorts in 2 days.
That was just a rare thing because I just started using them, and all of a sudden things were happening. There's a reason to use them. Likely on a daily basis, I'll put out 1. Short schedule,
yeah, he was going crazy in those 2 days.
The next day, at the end of every day.
He was going Duffy.
And then if anything special happens, any special announcements, like I said, I may do a little bit of vlogging with Jasper, see him doing something silly.
I can't wait for the Jasper shorts.
Something like that.
I want to see what the first one's going to be like.
Don't expect multiple shorts a day. This is not going to be something common.
He's going to be laying down on the couch. You're going to see Jasper just there.
As a promotional tool?
Look at what Jasper Kitty's doing.
Example.
Dangling like something in front of his face.
30,000 views.
Then you're gonna see like a bill in the background. People gonna be micro-analyzing it. Like, what's this bill in the background?
Look, 500.
Then you're gonna stop doing that.
1,000. Almost 1,700 to 1,800 likes added to the channel.
I can't do the Jasper stuff no more. It's too toxified, guys.
And hundreds upon hundreds of comments. That's engagement. That counts towards DSP Gaming.
Unless he got 2 phones, I don't think it's possible for him to.
Please help me.
Please help me.
You can like the stream. You can leave a comment on the video. These shorts are bringing in giant engagement to the channel, meaning it will make DSP Gaming.
How many viewers do you have now?
On YouTube.
You got 400 people watching.
Content when I'm broadcasting.
It doesn't look like it's a lot of people.
More people will see the shorts.
It looks like it's a normal day.
And maybe come check out the channel.
No, that's not gonna happen.
So this is pretty cool. And I do want to shout out Dacky, who was talking about it.
There you go.
Day,
shout out Dacky.
Kind of got me to just try it. That was a good idea.
Put him on
You
blast.
deserve the credit because you were the one who kind of pushed me to give it a shot.
Oh, he giving him the credit.
So,
yeah, everyone's gonna be
don't expect
he's gonna love this
a
attention he
million
gets.
YouTube
Maybe.
shorts. You'll probably get 1 a day for the short schedule, and then if anything else pertinent happens that I really feel is important, or every once in a while if I want to do something with Jasper or something like that, I'll probably do it.
Why don't you do something with
Maybe
Cat?
on my day off,
Like
I'll
those
think of the
random
highlight of the
creeper
week,
moments you're
what was
just
the
standing
funniest or
behind
most
Cat
memorable
playing
moment that
play the
happened this
game
week on
or
the
watching her
stream,
play the game.
and I might do a short
Just pull up your phone and day. This is what my wife's doing, guys.
You know
She's
what I'm
playing
saying?
Days Gone.
And Ellipsian just said,
Man, look
you
how
can
cool
use
she
shorts
is.
to save funny moments throughout the year and make a top 10 list later. You're absolutely right. This could be
By
an
the way, my
opportunity
wife is a full-time gamer.
where
Well, she's a part-time
now
gamer,
we're
so you should
highlighting
check
what
out
was the
Chaos
best
Realm.
moments and do a countdown of what were the best moments that happened this year. Here they are from YouTube Shorts that I highlighted.
Yeah,
all
just like everything. This new
Absolutely
gimmick
correct.
is just.
So this is.
I guess it gives him
cool.
something to do to
All
make,
right?
it, to make
However,
it seem like he's busy.
I will say this: I still think it's absolutely stupid that YouTube is emphasizing shorts so much. I do.
Then why
are
are
they
we
not
using
emphasizing
it then?
content from people who do this for a living? I make well fleshed out, interesting, informative, entertaining.
It's who said you make well thought out content? No, fuck off, DSP. It's not meaningful. It's only meaningful because you say it's meaningful. This is nothing. If they want to do shorts and try to do all of that, that's up to them. Play ball or just don't do it. And Grinch you by starting earlier. Whatever. I could have started earlier too, but I didn't want to.
Content that's not 10 seconds long. Why can't I get highlighted on the site? Why do I have to now make?
Because you're DSP. You're fucking DSP. Nobody wants to highlight you. Why didn't you get highlighted on Twitch? You did nothing for people on Twitch. You never give subs. You never rate anybody. You never did anything. Why would anybody want to highlight fucking DSP? That's like the worst decision ever. He's the guy that jacked off. Who wants to have this featured on their website?
These short videos to get any kind
Yeah,
of
you should
attention
collab
on
with
YouTube.
Chaos Realm.
It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. And I don't agree with the practice. But
Of course you
it's
don't. You're
there
not
for me,
popular.
and
That's
it's
why you
not
don't
hard
agree
to
with
do,
it.
And it seems like it's going to be easy to implement. People were blown away at how different I look in the videos because I'm using my phone camera.
There you go.
So there you go. If anything, these implementation of these YouTube shorts
They're a good
is
thing.
a hugely positive thing as of now.
Whoa.
And I would hope I can keep it at that positivity.
I would
level
hope I
moving
could keep
forward,
it there.
Make it a nice regular
Can I
implementation.
keep getting
into my
10,000
content.
views a
I'm
short?
not saying it's going to overtake my content. It's not.
Yes,
It's not
it
my
is.
focus,
It's
just the
already
way to
kind of.
emphasize and
That's why he had to
advertise my other
slow it
content, all right?
down. He was doing too many.
Excuse me. Cool. 2 thumbs up to that. That was excellent. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's do the schedule for what you guys can expect
we
this
doing a
week, and then
fucking
we're going to get to the
schedule?
meat of the podcast. Today, ladies, it was still a fun time to enjoy with you guys, to you know, experience those classics once a week with all of you. It's like I told you guys a week or 2 ago. Playing those classics means something to me.
Oh, we
those are
talking
those
about Ninja
formative
Turtles,
games
so I skipped
that
ahead
made
just in
fighting
time
games what
too.
they are today. Sure, they're outdated, but damn, they laid the groundwork, and to this day you can still play those games competitively, and they're a hell of a lot of fun. They're challenging. They take a lot of skill to play. In some cases, those games take
Play
more skill to
Kingdom
play than
Hearts,
the modern
$2.
fighters
Let
that
me
are out.
see
You know
those
what I'm
feet.
saying?
DSP, read that super chat.
And that's why I enjoy a nostalgic.
Just
trip
show him
every
some
week on
feet.
Friday
All he
night,
wants to do
going
is see
down
some
memory lane.
toes.
When I play old school fighting games like that, it puts me
Just peek
back
it up
into
to the
my
camera.
issues of
Just
being a
give him
teenager,
something.
Growing up in arcades in the 1990s and having that awesome experience of traveling all over the country.
Oh, is it
like I used
Capcom?
to,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
playing
yeah, it
against
is
people from
Capcom.
all
I thought
walks
you was
of
talking
life
about
in
the
so
fucking
many
Ninja
different
Turtle
places, states,
shit.
and
They
venues.
play
It's
once.
a really great way for me to reminisce.
Wasted
and kinda get
$40 to
that
play it
addictive
once.
Feeling back.
Is
of
that
competitive fighting games. It sucks that it seems Capcom has ruined that. With this collection, by not making it cross-platform and literally
I don't know,
not
Perk isn't
advertising
here,
the
so
game
he's
or
scaring
putting
me.
any fucking sales on it, the game is dead within 2 months. How dumb can you be, and why did you bother making it? Really, why did you bother making a game you weren't actually going to try to sell? That baffles me. I saw advertising.
Why you
for this
just
game
bother
for
making a
half
stream
week
that you're not
before it
trying
came
to
out,
sell to
and
anyone?
maybe a few days
You're not
after.
making it
Since
worth
then, I
it
haven't
to
seen
like
anyone
people
talk
come
about
by
this
and give you
collection.
money.
So why the fuck would anyone care or even know about it? And why sell it for full price when you could have sold it for a big discount during Evo Week and doubled your player base? It doesn't make any sense. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, of course. Someone else doesn't
Alright?
know what they're doing.
So, let's see what happens tonight. All right? If we can get this game going again, and if there's competition, great. If not,
Yeah,
maybe
it's,
time to
DSP
consider
is gonna
what do
put
we
this
wanna
whole
do.
game on his
Take it out
back.
of the rotation.
He's
Do we wanna
gonna
put multiverses
carry the
as a staple
game.
every Friday night, because I've been telling you guys.
They're gonna get on the
how
game
sad I
because
am I don't
DSP is
get to play
playing it.
multiverses as much as I like. I want to play multiverses more. They're releasing
Didn't this dude buy
characters
it twice?
regularly. They're rebalancing the game. Oh my god. They did a giant rebalance on my day off. They completely changed the
Whoa, they're doing all this on the day off. Multiverse is really looking out for DSP.
Giant blobs, which is how most
I can't wait
fighting
for the
games are.
multiverse
They actually
sponsorship.
made the hurt boxes realistic. And now they rebalanced the game again, tweaking certain things, changing certain things.
They're gonna add a
Gizmo,
DSP
Rebels,
character
the
in
game-
it too.
The game is getting so much attention, and so much
DSP enters the
rebalanced content on a regular
multiverses.
basis. It warrants attention. So maybe I'll be starting to play that on Friday nights instead.
Oh god, we're gonna
The thing is that
transition to be
I
a
know I'm gonna feel sad
multiverses
saying goodbye to
streamer
Street
now.
Fighter. I want to play it. When would I have opportunity to do that again?
The Street
If I
Fighter
get a
days
new
is
PC
over.
and maybe I play Fightcade, but even then, I know Fightcade. I used
DSP
to
is
play-
moving on
now,
from
before it
Street
was called
Fighter. I never
Fightcade,
thought I'd see the day.
okay, there were other ways.
This is like a new day.
To play those games online. It was the predecessor to Fightcade, and within a few months, everyone was cheating. Everyone
Of
was
course,
using turbo
people were
controllers.
cheating.
Everyone has button maps. So you press a button and it does a fucking shoryuken or a whole combo just by mashing a button.
Whoa.
People are using lag switches to cheat.
We know
that's
this
online
100%, by
horseshit
the way.
gameplay in Fightcade. I hate to say it, it just is. Unless you're gonna match up with someone who you know, who's from the FGC.
Yeah, Jax
who's
is
a
being a
notable,
broke boy.
respected
He was
player,
trying his
and
best
he's not
to
gonna fucking cheat,
convince
be a
Jax to
dickhead
keep
and
giving him
use
money.
Abusive tactics.
He kept
Fightcade
throwing
is
him
a pain in the
25.
ass and
DSP
worthless.
was getting
I mean it.
mad.
It's just a waste of time. You won't learn anything. It's just try hard fuck faces cheating to get wins
Wow,
in a situation where it
try
doesn't even
hard
fucking
fuck
matter
faces.
because they're just losers.
Of course.
That's why I don't.
That's
really
the
care
guy
about
that's
Fightcade.
sitting here
And I
begging
can't
for
play
money.
it now anyway, because I can't do anything on my PC.
Nah, you ain't
As
playing
I'm
Street Fighter
capturing
5.
Today, I frequently hit 80% CPU. Right now, I have absolutely no gameplay being captured.
Computer
The only thing
bacon?
I'm capturing is my webcam. CPU use 48%.
Wow, 48%. Oh, dude, if that's true, what the
I need a new
fuck?
setup, man. I can't do anything on my PC with this current setup. I just can't.
What the
I'm playing fucking
fuck?
Bassmaster, driving my boat on a lake, and it's hitting 99% and saying, danger, your CPU's gonna shut down. You see?
It's like a fucking meltdown going on.
So that being said,
Alert, alert.
I can't do that shit.
Abort, DSP,
So it may
abort.
very well
Your
be
computer's about to
we
melt
can't get
down.
Friday Night Fights working.
It's about to be an
Capcom Fighting
explosion.
Collection. We got to look at other options. All right. All right.
Stop that fishing.
Tomorrow
You're
is
doing
Saturday.
too much.
Now,
You're having too
depending on
much
how today
fun.
goes, if you guys really like Splatoon 3 and if I'm enjoying myself, I want to play it again.
There's an
tomorrow.
actual
But
bake
listen,
con
if it's
going
all
on
right,
in this
we don't
fucking
need to
house when he
cheat twice
playing
in a row, then
Bassmaster.
Instead, on Saturday, we're going to do Saints Row 1. Okay? All right. Saturday night, we're trying something different. It's going to be the Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Oh, I
which
can't
is a
wait for
game
that one.
just came out in early access for consoles and PC. I don't know if it's on PC.
I'm
but I know it's
starting
on
the stream
consoles,
up as soon.
and
Oh, I'm gonna
early
schedule in the
access
stream
meaning
as
it's
soon
not
as that's
really officially
fucking
launched
this
yet,
is done.
but you can still play it. What it is, it's Animal Crossing.
Yeah, this dude having
with
nukes go
Disney
off.
characters. Hey, when I played Animal Crossing a couple of years ago, it was
It
fascinating.
was
I loved
terrible.
It was chill fun. There was a lot of stuff to explore, at least for a few months. After a while, it gets kind of tedious because it's kind of the same thing all the time.
And this isn't going to be the same thing all the time.
For, you know, a few sessions, at the very least, it's going to be interesting and intriguing. So that's going to be Saturday night. We're going to give that a shot, okay? Then
it's going to look extra special.
Sunday, it's going to either be more Splatoon 3 or more Saints Row. We'll see. And what I'm going to do for the rest of the week is alternate the two. Now, Saints Row, I'm almost done with. I have basically at least one, if not two more sessions. We're going to beat Saints Row. I think there's 5 story missions left. No, it's either 7 or 5. The problem is I have to grind the side content to do them. Okay? The side content can be very tedious. And sometimes you have to do 2 to 3 missions to even unlock one level of rep. And you need a level of rep to do a mission. So it very well may be that the next stream of Saints Row, I spend 90 minutes grinding and then 90 minutes doing like 2 to 3 missions. And then the next stream, I finish the game. Okay?
Okay, pretty cool.
So there you go. So
I wonder
Saints
if Cat's playing.
To finish this week.
You brought up Cat. I wonder if Cat's playing the Disney game. Maybe that's why he wants to play it.
Will it be all multiplayer all week? Well, if we're absolutely
Cat, are you getting the Disney game? Because I'll play it with you.
Eventually scream at me to try.
You can tell me what to do, and I'll do it on the stream.
But I would definitely want to jump into the multiplayer first. Okay. Night streams. Well,
I know you like these kind of games, so I want to bond with you.
2022. Last week it went really well. Not only did I catch the record,
need some kind of way to shut down the stream immediately because every time.
Lure to the hat. Awesome.
I don't know what you're talking about. The PC talk is enlightening.
Right? Then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Well, guess what? I'm only here Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday's my day off this week. I know that sounds weird. Like, oh, so you have a shorter weekend?
No, none of this is weird.
And
you've always
like
done.
At least for the foreseeable future, Wednesdays may begin to be my day off. I know it used to be like that, and then it moved to Thursday. Well, now I'm going to go back to Wednesday again. And again, this is all dependent on my wife's work schedule. There's nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. So I'm here today, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is my next day.
What was that weird, clapping motion? What the fuck?
So with that being said, I have 2 night streams, Monday and Tuesday. And what should I do for those night streams? Well,
he don't even
obviously,
know.
one of those days is going to be multiverses, and I'm going to check out Gizmo. I'm going to unlock Gizmo from Gremlins and play with him and see what he's all about. I'm going to have another one. Do I want to do more Disney Dreamlight Valley or maybe a second
We'll see how much money it makes.
Since I didn't get to play it that much this week. We'll figure that out, okay?
Yeah, if he doesn't make 150 during that game, he ain't playing it.
Obviously, this now
he's putting a steep
next, right? What's next
paywall behind it.
Well, once Saints Row is done, I am starting Earthbound. And I know some people are going to scream at me and yell at me and say,
yeah,
oh,
why the fuck?
No,
look at his face.
Another JRPG. You just played Final Fantasy VII, and it's an old game, and it sucks, and I want to see turn-based RPGs. And how dare you play so many RPGs during the summer? I absolutely hate this.
Imagine acting like this fucking dude at 40. What are we doing, DSP? What are we actually doing anymore?
Why aren't you playing action-based games with explosions and sexualized content and guns and big heaving explosions? How dare you play RPGs?
He said explosions twice. There you go. Just stare at the camera. Yeah, go clown mode.
Shut up! It's called Variety. I just played Saints Row. I just played Destroy All Humans 2.
Cool. This was a worthwhile segment.
I like variety on my streams. I don't want to just play the same shit constantly. All right? So there's already people who have been like, man, I've been waiting for you to play this all summer. And they're
no, I can't play Xenoblade.
Be there for it.
It has sexualized content in it. It has women in it, dude.
The next playthrough I'm starting up. Okay?
Earthbound has women in it, but it's a 2D women. So he can play that.
You hope your son never acts like me? Me too. I hope your son never acts like me whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know who wants to act like this fucking
staring
dude.
at paint dry for the rest of his fucking life. You boring asshole.
Oh, Perk is back. I don't know. I don't care what games you play. Let me see feet.
I'm excited. Earthbound is a classic RPG from the 90s. I absolutely love it. I've played it many times in the 90s and 2000s, and I played it once about 90 years ago.
Come over here.
But back then, I just adopted direct capture. I was not an interactive live streamer. There was no face cam. There was no interaction with my audience whatsoever. I was a very different kind of content creator 9 years ago, okay? In the modern day, things are very different, and doing an Earthbound playthrough today would definitely lend itself to tons of interaction, talking about the gameplay, the lore, all the cool things about
Too much variety is bad for you.
The game is so unique, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
To play it. By the way, the music is so fucking good. Earthbound soundtrack is one of the best in gaming history.
I don't know why did we have to whisper that, but
I cannot
whatever.
wait to start playing Earthbound with all of you and balance that with some Splatoon. And yes, there's a possibility we'll start up some other games. Now, keep in mind there are other games going on.
What are we looking at our phone
Sadly,
for?
none of them are
Doing
really
the poll.
my interest. Like,
are we checking the short?
Singer game, but sadly it has a whole licensed soundtrack that may get claimed and have issues on YouTube. And trust me,
Yeah, we ain't playing that game.
Strikes on this channel for weeks.
It ain't that
I'm
well
not
known.
fucking with that shit on YouTube right now. I need my actual channel to be working.
This dude's fucking off his mind. He's off his rocker.
Yeah, outside of that, I mean, what else is going on? There's really nothing going on until September 18th, which is the Modern Warfare 2 open beta on PS5.
Hey, cool.
Shovel Knight Dig apparently is coming out September 23rd. You know, there's not a lot going on this month. I don't.
Yeah, you see how many views he got right now?
So, I like.
Did I get 6,000 in this video yet? I gotta check the performance on my business.
Some other things in there in the mix, and I'll be taking your opinions on what I should do once we get to that.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
For the most part, it's gonna be a fun month of Earthbound balanced with other stuff. I hope that you guys will be down for that. And again, for those of you who
I don't think we have a choice. I think they have to be down for this.
And you like the Final Fantasy VII playthrough and you supported it along the way.
Play Park in NBA 2K23. I agree. You should go to the park in that game. I want to see DSP get dunked.
A bagel stuck in my mouth. How annoying. I had a bagel this morning.
What an odd thing to say. There's a bagel stuck in my mouth.
Other housekeeping things
cool.
quickly before we get to the big meat of what you guys want to hear about, the false copyright bullshit, right?
When the Xbox side, I don't even know. Is it only a PlayStation beta for right now?
A couple of weeks. All right.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of the beta for Call of Duty.
The 22nd of September. All right, or the 23rd. It's either gonna be a Thursday or Friday. All right. Post up your questions for it now.
Yeah, do it now. Do it when DSP says he wants you to.
Or just going to dspgaming.com and there's a section there for Ask the King. The more questions posted, the better the show is, and that's where I get the primary focus for my questions. By the way, if you're a member, you're in luck because members get massive priority to get their questions answered on that show. And they will be a thread starting next week where members will post up their questions on the community tab at DSP Gaming, and you're gonna. Last time I did Ask the King, like 80% of the questions were from
is that it?
Just so you know.
Is it just an open one? You gotta do the fucking pre-order.
The next thing, as you can see, gifted memberships are back. Positivity is back.
Positivity is back. And we're in the hiding for like a couple of weeks.
We are trying to hit our first
poking his head out.
450 members on this.
Guys, the coast is clear.
Yes, I mean on this stream.
Give me the subs.
We could actually do that right now. Because if we have 450 members, not only are we locking into a fun Halloween marathon, but in addition, we're going to have a special event going on at the end of September where I'm going to do a special React event. Okay, so it's a double reward.
Perk, what were you doing in DSP's chat while you asking for feet?
In order to get the double reward, but I'm very positive that we can hit it on this fucking stream.
There we go.
Yes. Yes.
Is that a challenge? Is that a threat?
Yes. Yes.
What are we doing,
yes.
dude?
Yes.
No.
We can do it.
No, don't, please.
All right, we might not do it. It might take a few days. But I think we can do
it. Are you going
to
pull up on these dudes if you don't?
So many memberships were gifted in the last couple of days that I've been streaming. I'm pretty positive that more are going to hit. And that
what did you miss? You missed him going over the Queen dying?
Membership goal for the month.
And the trolls lost. The copyright strikes fell off. Something we all didn't know was going to happen.
Okay.
And
but we won't talk about
that was his huge win. That was the injection of positivity he needed. There you go. Take a sip.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. No, we're not doing Halloween events in September. They're next month. Boy, I got to reiterate. People are confused. If we hit this goal, there's going to be a React event by the end of this month.
Why are you being slandered? You know why you're being slandered. You were asking DSP for feet. I know. Giving them $2 at a time.
June the King. And I'm going to do a special WWE 30-man over-the-top rope fantasy battle royale match. I did 2 of these earlier this year. You guys loved them. I'm going to do another one on that special event. That'll be like last weekend of September. Then we're also locking into doing a special Halloween gaming marathon where you guys will nominate and vote on games for me to play. I'll dress up in a costume.
Yeah, we just speeding past all of this.
All right, that's tier 1.
All right, we already seen the tiers.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Okay. So please consider gifting memberships to the channel. It helps a ton. Or if you're not a member, join today.
Join today. Guys,
millions of benefits.
Millions.
I can't count that high, but I think maybe there may be millions of benefits to becoming a member.
We got millions of things you can do. You can get emotes. You can pick a costume. It's pretty good. Ear picking.
It's time to talk about the false copyright strikes against DSP
Let's keep
Gaming.
this in there too.
Oh, fuck this motherfucker.
There you go.
Let's do it. Let's blow a hole in this mother and let's talk about what's going on. Because I've had enough of people breaking the fucking law to try to take me down. How about this?
How about that?
Yeah, get a fucking life. Okay. So.
We're done? Yeah, that was it.
We're amped up today about this bullshit. Okay? So here's what happened. Last year, in the fall, I decided to start doing a morning podcast rather than just gabbing.
Are we
over
getting
this.
the full history of fucking the
Hi,
pre-stream?
how you guys doing?
And we
You
gotta
enjoyed
do
staring at these
this.
screens? But you did it for about
DSP.
7 years, so I hope you really liked it.
You did this shit for 7 years, and now we playing it up like it was a joke. He thought this was the best thing to do. Run fucking dumbass fan art while he was talking. And now we saying, "Oh, I used to do this. It was a joke, guys. I evolved. This was the real thing I wanted to do. This was supposed to be a podcast the entire time."
I finally listened to your feedback, and I decided to start doing.
It took this dude 7 years to listen to your feedback. Let this shit sink in. You gotta keep nagging him. We don't want to see like stuff scrolling across the screen for 7 years.
Podcast every morning where I'd be on camera, I'd talk about various topics, and we'd have interesting discussion, Q&A. Great, right? And this has been a great show to do. This actually has gotten a new audience of people who come just to watch this podcast and maybe every once in a while watch my gaming content. While
No, nobody's sticking around when you play games.
Way to get into my content every morning, okay?
This is some weird code.
Pretty cool. Well, when I started doing this podcast, I decided that I wanted to make it a little bit fancy. Now,
I wanted to make it fancy. I want to be on level 1.
I don't have any video editing software.
You took
right?
the name
So
from fucking Keemstar when he was shitting on you.
To do an intro or an outro or anything like that for this show. Okay? So, at one point, I kind of appealed to everyone out there.
It's almost like you weren't professional and you just wanted to get stuff for free.
And it was funny because I got a bunch of people who submitted different kinds of content for the show.
And we going over the whole history of the fucking new pre-stream
who said that they
for
actually
reasons.
wanted to work with me directly.
What does this talk about? How does this compare to fucking copyright strikes?
That they were actually someone who worked in like a video editing. Like this was their job.
Oh no, I know how it relates to it. Because he was getting the strikes on
my podcast
the fucking
because they
intros.
liked me and my content and they wanted to see their stuff featured and it made them feel good to see.
No, he wasn't even getting the strikes in the intros. It was one where he literally had to change the title to one of his old videos.
I talked with this person back and forth for weeks. All right, talking about content, talking about what we could do in an intro or an outro, what kind of stuff.
Yeah, DSP just forgot. He forgot he said mission 1. He thought he meant level 1.
We kind of went back.
I think DSP was watching too much Shinko, and I think Shinko kept saying level 1.
In January, yes, that's how far back this issue goes.
But didn't Shinko had to say
in January,
he had to correct himself or something? I don't know.
They decided that they were gonna.
I don't know how the fuck he landed on level 1. Maybe he just wanted to be different from Keemstar. Make it seem like he didn't rip it off.
I just wanted something to throw on the podcast. I didn't really care about the quality. I was like, just anything would be funny at this point, just to have something. So this person had footage of like Japanese arcades, but it wasn't only just like video arcades, but there was
the gotcha machines.
What was it, pachinko games?
Yeah, the gotcha.
Like that, stuff like that. And a few other things interjected in there, like there was some gameplay of Street Fighter and stuff like that. All right, so you know, I put the intro on the show, and people are like, "Oh, that's a troll intro," and I'm like, "Well, why?" And they're like, "Well, did you notice that some of those machines are gotcha machines?" Which are the machines where I guess
because you don't fucking look at the stuff you get handy. You just put it off.
With you, no, I didn't even really notice that that's what it was because it was a variety of
DSP,
stuff.
people gonna 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be fucking with you the entire time because it's funny to fuck with you. So they just always assume everything you get handed for free is gonna be a troll thing, and you'll be much better off.
There was Street Fighter. There was a bunch of stuff in the intro, and you know, you look at it and you're like, even if it could have been like tongue-in-cheek trolling, it's not outright trolling. It's not outright nasty, negative.
Oh, it's not outright.
Yeah, sure, it might be in line with.
It doesn't have a horse and saying this is my wife.
I don't care. I haven't been.
But yeah, they can easily fucking strike him again. They just like fucking with him.
Absolutely, we can't ever talk about that. I'd ever.
Honestly, they just want to keep building up
whatever
content.
So I just thought it was funny. Okay, now I should make this abundantly clear. All right, before I put a single piece of content on my streams, I got outright written permission from this person to use this content in my streams.
Who was it?
I archived it. Every
talk about that one video that you had to change the title for. Talking about the suspicious person who likes to cross dress.
I have archived. I'm not stupid. I dot my I's. I cross my T's.
He ain't stupid.
I do everything to protect myself these days because I've been here, done that. I've been down this road before. Okay? Many years ago in 2015, the one instance that really destroyed DSP Gaming as a business was when I was too trusting, and for many, many months,
it's almost like you shouldn't have been taking too much free stuff. Dude, we going this far back?
Streams. And what happened was,
Oh my
a
god,
concerted
dude.
group of trolls
We actually
who worked
going all the way
together
back
for
in like
months
2016
to
or
set
some
this up,
shit.
acted like my friends, acted like stream regulars, and then all of a sudden hit me with an
Yeah,
insane
this is
amount
just
of false copyright strikes in a short amount of
supreme
time,
SOK
okay?
lore.
That time I
This is
had
fucking
no idea what to
nuts.
do. I was panicking. Like,
He was
how do I
panicking.
clear
He was
this up?
biting his hooves.
And I was partnered with Machinima back in 2015. Machinima contacted YouTube, all right? And YouTube essentially said the only way to protect yourself from this issue is to delete all of your content
Yeah, there you
that
go.
ever
Just delete it all.
used fan art or intros. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I've been doing this for a year. You expect me to delete a year's worth of videos? YouTube responded,
who cares? It's a
yes,
fucking
this is
YouTube
the
video.
only way to fully protect your channel. So I was like, wow, that's pretty fucked. So at that point, I spent an entire day not making content, but instead deleting content. When I deleted all that content, and this is, you know,
Yeah, you
different
shouldn't
times,
have
7
fucking
years ago.
deleted it all, you dummy.
When I used to do,
Yeah, I like Cyberpunk.
you know, pre-streams and stuff, you're talking about thousands of views. These
Thousands
videos
of
get
views.
thousands of views. Today they don't, but back then they did. So now imagine deleting a year's worth of content, each video getting thousands of views. By deleting those videos, all right, overnight, DSP Gaming lost.
Yeah, DSC looks pretty
tens
good.
of
I saw our
millions of
Serpent
views.
Hunter. He showed it
When
to
that
me.
happens on YouTube, when YouTube sees a YouTube channel delete a ton of videos and lose tens of millions of views, essentially what YouTube's algorithm does, it says, we detect something wrong with that channel. If a channel...
Rightfully so. If you just deleting like millions of fucking views, you would think, oh man, something's going on here. This isn't a normal thing.
is having that much change, it must mean that something bad has happened. And therefore what it does...
And he's trying to say something bad didn't happen? Dude, you were getting fucking claimed for all of this shit. I would say that was something bad. And he could have privated them. He could have unlisted them. And that would have been both fine decisions. He outright deleted them. Fucking over his standings in YouTube. And he blames the trolls every time. Cool.
It kicks you out of the YouTube algorithm. So in 2015,
Why should you stay?
DSP Gaming went from one of the most recommended prominent gaming channels on YouTube to non-existent. And you can actually look at view
Good,
history,
that's where you belong.
And you can see that at a time period when normally in the fall, when my views would be going up,
Up,
because in
up,
the fall,
up.
I'd be hitting all the search engines and everyone would find my content. as I
Everyone would
posted
find
games.
them.
My views actually went down. I lost views during the busiest time of the year for the first time
And
ever
it's your
in DSP
fault, you
Gaming's
dummy.
history. And in a lot of ways, that was kind of the beginning of all the financial problems that I've had since. Not to say that me overspending when I moved out here in 2014.
Yeah,
wasn't
maybe
one of
you
the
shouldn't have
causes.
moved across the
But
country
if
when you
I
were in
hadn't had
fucking
such a
debt.
sharp
When you had to
decline in
fucking
interest on my
pay for
channel,
another
and a
place.
sharp
That
decline
probably
of
wasn't the best
income
move.
As a result of that trolling activity, I probably wouldn't be in any of the problems I'm in today financially.
Nah, you would still find a way
So
to
you know,
bend in
all
those
those assholes
problems.
that say things like, Phil's an eBay.
There you go.
And Phil does this and that.
Mock
I only do
voice.
it because you fucked me over. You're the reason why I lost all my income on YouTube and had to
I only begged because you guys did this to me. Fantastic. Thanks for putting that out there.
change my methods. So you caused
He
the
was
thing you don't
forced
like.
to beg
You're
him.
your own source of misery. Go fuck
How
yourself
is it
up
our
the ass.
misery? You're the one that has to do
Okay.
this.
So, getting
I
back
don't
to the
care.
present.
It's not my
This
misery.
particular person, starting in
You're the
January,
beggar, not me.
and over the course of February, all right, made me several both different intros and outros for my podcast.
Yeah, I don't know who is he talking to. I
again,
don't think these
worked with
people
this
exist
person.
anymore.
In fact, this person also did some intros for several streams. I was playing Pokemon at the time. They did a Pokemon intro. I was playing King of Fighters. They did a King of Fighter intro. The thing was,
What was the thing
most
about
of those
it?
were bumpers, meaning I would play them at the beginning of
They
the
were
stream,
what?
and that was it. They were never recorded. They were never, archived on YouTube. It was only a bumper.
A
for
bumper?
those special streams. So people would see them once or twice, and that was it. Okay. In fact, this was
This
the
dude
person
doing weird stuff
who
on
made
his
the
fucking
Skyrim After
channel.
Dark intro.
These weren't real
When I was doing my very
playthroughs. These were
lengthy playthrough of
bumpers.
Skyrim,
I've never
okay?
heard that term.
And it was
Is
weird because
Barney a
when they first made
homosexual?
it, they put in
It's what it
actual
is.
licensed copyrighted music.
We made them
And
that
I
way.
said to them, I said, like, wow, how could I use this? Because it has this music in it, and this person assured me, oh, don't worry. I work for a video editing studio. This is my job.
So he-
And
dude,
we were
he
told
fell for
that
it.
This song is like
He
royalty
took the
free.
Mickey.
You can use this song
No, what was it? He
in
fell
your
for the
intro, and
Mickey.
you'll be fine. You won't have any problems. So what happens? I play it on the stream. Now I didn't archive it. That's the thing. I never recorded those and put them as part of any of my content, like on-demand videos.
So why
It was
were
only
we
for the stream.
believing in
And
these
so
faceless people?
I put it, and what happens? Immediately it's claimed on YouTube. And
Maybe
I said,
you
hey,
shouldn't have
what
did that.
news? You said that it was royalty free. Oh, I'm going to tell my boss that it's not, and basically we paid for this, and it basically we got ripped off. Something like, you know. So at this point, I basically definitely started to feel skeptical about what this person was doing.
Maybe you should have been skeptical the entire time.
This person was a troll or was a scumbag, okay? I just thought it was maybe someone who's a little eccentric with the way that they were talking.
A little eccentric. He was like a villain. He was like a James Bond villain.
On the internet, and I was their way to do that, and I felt happy that maybe I could see that their creative stuff could be shown on my stream. I was okay with that, you know?
Yeah, it was okay. He just wanted to give someone a little rub.
February, this person made a ton of stuff for me, okay? And then I would say it was probably late February, early March. All right? This guy, first of all, he says something such as,
let me know how you like it.
My email
Maybe
got
we'll play it
hacked by
tonight.
your trolls.
Talking to server, you might find a party of people that's gonna play
too.
too.
I have to totally redo. Don't worry, I'm okay. But they tried to contact my work and they tried to get me fired and this and that. And I'm like, wait a minute. Your email got hacked by my trolls. How? No one knows.
It's not that hard for people to hack emails,
right? You're not. It's not like you're actively a part of my content. No one knows you're making this shit.
He acts like only DSP and people associated with him can be hacked.
No one knows your email address. No one knows where you work. You didn't even tell me where you work. You described it, but you didn't say where you work. So even if you know what I'm saying, like none of this is adding up. This is definitely starting.
What are we talking about
to not
here?
Make any sense at all? Okay, it's just confusing.
This has zero to do with the fucking copyright issue,
right? Like, what are you talking about? So, at this point, this is probably about mid February. I start definitely getting skeptical about the guy, and so he's still making stuff. And some of the stuff I'm using, some of the stuff I'm not. Some of the stuff I'm pushing back. And I'm like, you know, like I remember once he did his intro. And I don't remember what game.
We're talking about a faceless guy. Who is this? No, he gave no names.
Things about her. I'm like,
this story could have literally not even existed. This could have been a made-up story. You know what? This is a made-up story.
Like you have personal gripes against her, and you.
DSP's a known liar anyway, so I'm not believing any of this.
Do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this doesn't make any sense. So what are you talking about? Right? Like, why would I?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Weird. And like I said, as the guy made more and more content, it started getting more weird and eccentric and very odd. Okay, to the point where it wasn't even really making sense anymore. But I was like, it's kind of funny, so I'll still use some of it. But I didn't use all of it.
It's kind of funny. This strange dude doing like a bunch of gay ops. It's kind of funny. I'm gonna keep using his stuff
at some points. The guy definitely seemed like his mind was all over the place.
Of course.
I don't know.
That's his fucking go-to. Oh, this guy, he may be mentally ill, so he was definitely crazy. That's his go-to thing for anyone that he doesn't like trust. He's a mentally ill guy. Maybe the white coats were after him. He was probably seeing things too.
All right, but again, I worked with this guy. Like I have trails.
You didn't work with him. He just gave you stuff for free.
This? Can you tweak this? Can you do this? Then we'll use it as a podcast intro and stuff like that. Okay.
Damn.
So finally, we're basically all this broke down. I hadn't heard from the guy in a little bit. I was still using his intros and outros
tonight.
But I hadn't heard from him for a little bit. Okay. And then all of a sudden he came back out of nowhere and he's like, "I got a new one for you. I got a new intro to use on your podcast." I was like, "Okay." Now I'll be honest with you. I only used the intro once.
You gotta remember I'm on the Eastern time zone, so tell me the time on.
I remember being like several minutes long, and I was kind of like, man, this is pretty long for it. But I'll give it a shot. I'll just try it once. I remember playing it, and people thought that it was all right, but they're like, yeah, it's kind of long. Cause is there a way to narrow it down or whatever? All right. So
he was doing all this to a dude that was giving him something for free. He wasn't even paying this dude.
I play back the intro.
These have like weird criteria about stuff like this.
What still makes sense, but what could we edit out and make shorter and things like that? So I'm watching the intro and I saw something.
You know, it'd be a multiplayer night.
Kevin.
What?
Yeah, he had superimposed Kevin in the background of the intro.
Banners when they had Tevin in the face.
At me in the intro. All right. At first glance, you would never see it.
He knows Tevin Ree-Streaming this. He knows it.
So you would never see it at all. You actually had to like watch this thing frame by frame in detail.
He got Tevin's stream pulled up. He waiting for him to get to the part.
And I was like, oh.
I'll say maybe around 10 p.m. Eastern.
This guy probably has hidden
10:30 Eastern.
All of the intros. How much do you want to bet this
We're
guy
gonna do a
there's
multiplayer
shit in
stuff.
all of them that no one knows? But the guy's one of these eccentric losers.
Eccentric losers. That's
years ago when I was on Twitch. people
That's
would
like
be,
a word of the
art for
day.
your streams, and I'd use it. Oh, if you use a color filter over it, Tevin's face is on it. Who the fuck sits there on Twitch putting color filters over regular channels to see this? You
Tevin's
fucking
face is
idiotic
on it.
loser. Like, you're the only one who would possibly know that, right? But that's how these people are. They're crazy idiots. So, after
They're
discovering,
crazy idiots.
okay, I immediately stopped using all of this person's content, but it's been about a month that I've been using their content on my podcast, okay? So I contacted them. I wrote them an email, all right? And I was like, hey, guy, or not hey, guys. I was like, hey, man, I don't know what your deal is.
Oh, that
but
was
now
too
I see-
casual. We
I
can't
know
say,
what
hey,
you're doing.
guy. Wait,
It's
hey, man,
obvious
how's
that
it
you were
going?
probably trying to do this all along. I'm not going to go back and look at all your shit at this point. But basically, like, this is pretty fucked up. You know, obviously, you should look at yourself in the mirror and say, what am I doing with your life? You made a lot of intros
He
that
told
are
him to
really good,
reflect on
and
his
you have
life for
talent.
trolling
But the
him.
fact that you squander
You
that
got
talent.
talent. Yo, he told this to Kid Flim too. You got talent. You need to reflect on your life and figure out what you're doing with yourself. This random fucking 40-year-old dude, maybe he's like 35 now, telling this dude, he giving him a dad talk for someone that could have been older. Dude, do something better with your life. Why are you trolling me this hard? It's funny, that's why. Not everything has to have meaning.
Bullshit. Like, imagine what you could do with your life if you
What
actually
you
put
could
effort
do
in
with
instead of
your
trying to kill
life?
people on the internet with this dumb shit. It's similar to other people. I've seen other people do amazing quality artwork that's like hideous versions of me. Why? No one cares. You're a loser.
You're a loser.
Go draw shit that you can make money with or make a career with or do something productive.
How you
with your
know
life.
they're not
Don't
doing
sit
that
here drawing
already?
Ugly pictures of Dark Side Phil on the internet.
You
You're
don't know
wasting
what
your
these
fucking
dudes are
life
doing
away.
in real life,
But that's how these
DSP.
fucking people are. They're out of their mind.
They're out of their minds. Alright?
So anyway, I don't hear back from the guy. It's been like 2 weeks. I hear nothing. Okay? So I
Okay.
wrote one more email to him. And I said, you know, it would have been nice if you could have like been a man.
You
Fessed up
could
to
have
what
been a
you
man.
did,
He
but
was
it's obvious that
questioning
you're a
his
puss.
manhood.
It's messed up that you did this. And,
Oh my
you know, good
lord.
riddance. I don't ever
DSP,
wanna
why
hear
are
from
we
you again.
talking
And that
about
was the end of
this?
it. Well, now I pissed him off.
There you go.
So he
Now you
responds,
pissed them off.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm serious. I'm sitting there. The intro is there. You could see Tevin in it. There's no disputing this. I don't know what you're talking about. You're making this up. I don't know what your problem is, Phil. I think you're paranoid because you have so many
was
trolls.
fucking with
But
him.
I'm incredibly insulted.
Maybe this is why he was
that you
doing
would
this,
say this
because you
about
do this,
How dare
DSP.
you accuse me of something that I have not done?
He was fucking with you.
Okay? So at this point, this guy is
And he
just like,
wondered
you know,
why
fuck
people
off, I'm a
fuck
troll,
with him
neener,
so
neener.
much.
He starts actually making demands.
Do you think
Yeah,
Frogga is
he starts
Tevin? He
making
probably
demands.
would.
You better take
You probably
down
think
every
Frogga is
podcast that you've done with
Kevin's
my
son or
content in
something.
it. I want you to take down all of your Skyrim content. I want you to stop using the phrase Skyrim After Dark because listen to this. Because I trademarked it. I went to the trademark office and I trademarked
Oh, yeah, I remember
Skyrim
that
After
one.
Dark.
That's the video. Oh, yeah.
What? Do you even know how the process to trademark something? To trademark something, the quickest you could do it is 6 to 8 months.
DSP, this is the problem with you getting free stuff and not having a fucking contract. If you paid these people and wrote out a contract and did something and made an agreement, they wouldn't be able to be doing all of this. But this is their game you play by not paying these people.
You just made
Hey, what's
the
up, John?
Skyrim intros a month ago. How
Just
the fuck
woke
could you
up.
have trademarked it?
Nice.
Like, this guy is nuts. Like literally now
woke up
realize
just in
this guy's
time.
a mess. His head is unscrewed.
His
This
head
guy's a
is
nut job.
unscrewed.
Okay? So
His-
he's saying all this nonsense.
head is
Or absolute
unscrewed.
fucking nonsense and threatening me. Outright
Threatening
threatening
him.
me with shit. I'm gonna.
Was he
I'm
gonna
do
pull
this
a gun
and that.
on you?
I want you to take down all your content. All right. So here's what I.
What is
did.
he
I did
talking
one
about? He
final
going over the
And I said,
copyright thing. Eventually
"Listen,
we'll get
you're
to
nuts.
present day.
You don't have any concept of how any of this works. You don't work for some editing company. You don't work for any trademark. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't file a trademark. You're a fucking nut job.
You're a nut job. I like how he's giving his psychoanalysis on this dude. Dr. Burnell is coming out. You're a nut job.
I want nothing to do with you ever again. Here's what I'm going to do. I
What
will
you
not
gonna
use your
do?
content anymore because I don't want to be a part of you. I don't even want you
I don't
want
wanna
to
be a
content.
part of
You're
you.
fucked up in the head. You know, you're messed up. And that's
That
all
seemed a
I'm gonna
little
do.
sus. I
You
don't
have
want to
no
be a
right
part of
demand
you no
anything from me
more.
because I have outright written permission from you to use that stuff in my content. You don't get the right after the fact to then say you can't use it. That's not how copyright law works. In fact, it's
No,
the
he's talking
opposite.
about someone
You gave
else. I think I
permission, so
remember
anything
who
made
it
up to that
was,
point,
but
I
that was
can
when he
keep
was
it.
on
But
Twitch.
now, if you're saying I can't use it anymore, now you have the
He's
right
going
to say
all the
stop,
way back
which
in
I will
time.
do. But outside of that, you don't have a legal leg to stand on trying to demand that I take down tons of my videos.
Because I remember a thing on his
mind.
Twitch where it had Tevin's face
Okay.
imposing.
And that was
but-
where I left it. I marked his email as spam.
There you go.
So if he ever
bodied him.
responded, I never saw it. It probably just went right to my spam folder because I get hundreds of spam emails a day, and by marking them as spam, I never have to deal with it.
Wait, he said the Skyrim After Dark, so this was
Okay.
recent.
Okay, now.
Yeah, no, because he
Fast
brought up
forward
the
to a
Tevin
couple
thing, so I
of
thought he was
weeks
talking about that. But no, this
Right?
was recent.
Because here's what
It
happened
is
a couple
red.
of weeks ago. Okay? A couple of weeks ago, I was going to do my
Don't worry, we'll
live
watch
react.
that after
This is how you don't
DSP
play
goes
Metal
to
Gear Solid
Q&A.
2.
When he goes to
Okay.
something like
And-
super boring after this
Hold on.
segment, we'll see that.
Excuse me.
All right,
This
cool.
seemed to
Thank you for
completely
doing that, DSP.
incense trolls on the internet.
All right.
They got so upset with the fact that I
Telling
was
people
gonna
they got
react to
upset.
this, that a bunch of them were trying to actually have a concerted effort to take me down. They tried to hit me with false community claims, saying that all my content wasn't friendly and I should be hitting with community guideline strikes and shit like
Dude,
that.
you break
They were trying to do
TOS every
possible
fucking
thing at
day.
once to try to take down DSP.
Yeah,
Game,
don't worry, I got the
all right?
channel
In
saved
fact,
up, Ziggy.
I'm absolutely sure that there
This
was
dude
a group
constantly
of people,
breaks
like someone said,
TOS of
probably
stuff that
former
should be
Loons
reported all the
trolls,
time.
who were trying to get in line with my trolls and try to find people who would basically do illegal things to take down my
What?
channel. And I think what happened is they made the call, and this nut job who sat in the wing for months and months and
Nut
months
job,
says,
by the
"Oh,
way. I like how all
you know,
these
I made
people
all
are
these intros
crazy."
and shit for Phil months and months ago." And probably they said to him, "We'll break the law then."
Yeah, he's coming up with all these
The
fake
person was just as
conversations
much of a
that never
scumbag saying,
happen.
Okay, I'll break the law. And what
Okay,
they
I'll
did
break the
is they
law. Yeah,
filed
that's what someone said.
a series of false copyright claims against DSP Gaming for the intros and outros that were used on my podcasts. Okay, now could they claim
Like,
anything
I don't
else?
know,
No.
this conversation
Why?
never
Because as I
happened.
said, those have only been used on my live streams, which are not, you know, archived or anything. Those live streams are gone once they're done and they're broadcast. You know what I mean?
You know what I
But
mean?
It was the
I don't know,
it was
what do
the
you mean?
podcast where I archived those. Those are on demand. You could see those every day as on demand videos that they could strike with copyright strikes. So he sat there and he literally picked out 3 or 4 different intros that he had used over the course of that month and a half, and he tried to hit me with a ridiculous amount. Now,
How
here's
many?
where YouTube comes
Not
into
enough to
play, and
take you
I will
down, though,
give
so why
YouTube
we
some
mad?
credit. As much as YouTube gets shit for its copyright system, it has improved over the years. YouTube will not just shut you down overnight for copyright strikes. If they're
It's
all
almost
coming
like you
from one
weren't
person,
really in danger.
okay? What they do is they acknowledge
They
the
gave you
copyright
2,
strikes,
and
but
you
they're not
needed
gonna say,
one
"We're
more
just
to
gonna
take you down." He
completely
wanted to
destroy
get
your
taken
business
down.
because some idiot is hitting you with a ton of copyright claims. So, to put this in perspective, I received 10 claims against 10 separate videos, but YouTube
But when Super Puppy was doing all these weird stuff, he was just like, "Oh, there's nothing I can do. People are getting taken down." He was ignoring it. Now we should believe him, and we should all take DSP sides because it's happening to him. Makes sense.
only gave me 2 strikes. Okay? That's good, because if they shut down my channel, now I have to clean this up, and it could take weeks, and now I can't make money. Because
Yeah, there you
someone
go.
could be
That's the
hitting me with
real
fake
reason.
strikes.
You
see
can't
what
make
I'm
money
saying?
no more.
That's fucked up. Now, thank God YouTube doesn't do that anymore. They used to do that. No exaggeration.
They used to.
Every claim would be a strike. So this would have been 10 strikes. But YouTube stopped doing that a long time ago and groups them together now, thankfully. Okay?
Okay.
Also, YouTube has stopped shutting down your channel from making new content during the dispute process. This didn't used to be this way. It used to be if you get strikes, that's it. You can't broadcast, you can't upload, you can't do shit. But I was able to continue to broadcast and upload.
So it
during the
seemed like
time
it
when I
wasn't a
was
big
trying to clear
deal.
up these false strikes.
I mean, it was a big
All
deal,
right.
but no, whatever.
So, the second I got them, I knew what they were. I said, I knew this was probably going to happen at some point. I was hoping for the best, but now I guess the only defense I have is to counter these strikes. And sadly, what I need to do, I need to go back in time.
Go back
my
in time.
podcasts,
You
where
should
this guy
start
had
singing
done
the song
intros
at
and
this
outros,
point.
I need to delete them. So I did. Any remaining podcasts that had the intros and outros, I deleted. And by the way,
Okay.
I should definitely emphasize this.
Okay, what are you gonna emphasize?
The guy probably hit me with more than that. I would guess he probably issued a copyright strike against every single time that I used his intro and outro, which would have been a month's worth of podcasts. And if that hit, then definitely the channel would have been shut down. But I think YouTube limits it. I think what YouTube does is they limit it to, say, 10. And then once you clear those up, right, then they have, okay, if there's more
We're giving all the detail for no reason.
Because I guarantee you this guy hit me with all of them, yet only 10 apply.
Did you want to get hit with all of them? It seemed like you got off lucky if they didn't hit you with all of them.
So it does feel to me like YouTube has protections in place, okay? Now, something else that I want to emphasize.
All right, go ahead.
I guarantee you that people try to hit me with false copyright strikes all the time. If you may have noticed, I don't really get affected by them that often, all right? And it's because
DSP, don't be saying this.
All right?
This is a very dangerous game he's playing.
Where, how can I
but he knows this. He wants to get taken down so he can cry victim.
Situation,
that's basically
all
it.
Right? Where someone will likely get a copyright claim granted. Doesn't mean that the strike will stick.
Yeah, he's heart flexing right now.
There is a situation
for something that he wants to happen so badly.
However,
wing trolls, you didn't take me down.
To protect my fellow YouTubers,
look who won.
I don't want to talk
fellow
about
YouTubers. I like how he's a part of the community now, but he doesn't want to be with anyone else, and he's mad at everyone else.
100% confirmed evidence that it's true, but also, if I were
is PewDiePie a fellow YouTuber now too?
Literally, YouTube channels could be shut down overnight by people abusing this loophole in YouTube system. I think it's fucked up that it's there, but I think people have been using this for a long time.
But I don't feel sorry for you, DSP, because you got this energy on you.
It's messed up that this exists, all right? And I think that there should be protections from it. But sadly,
they're just doing this just to fuck with him.
I actually think this may be.
I don't think they want to take him down that badly.
To shut down my own detractors, because as you know,
oh, there we go. Now we're bringing up Super Puppy
for years. All right, on YouTube.
We finally addressed the Super Puppy drama.
Them with false strikes, and it's weird because you're like, I don't understand why they keep getting taken down, but others don't. Because I think there's a specific situation that can be abused that the strike will always stick. And that was the situation that I was facing this time around, but not other times.
I like how he glossed over that for a second.
But again,
a second he glossed over, well, my trolls are getting taken down.
Or others about this and figure out how to close up their bullshit loophole. I don't want to talk about it because this could potentially lead to tons of people getting their shit shut down. I think it's fucked up.
No, you don't care about. No, you don't. You don't.
I really do. I don't understand how they can operate a business like this. You see what I'm saying? So
they act like they operate like DSP.
In detail about
what was that?
However, what I would like to do is talk about this process that I went through to get these strikes cleared up.
All right, good. Now we finally jumping into the real point of the fucking conversation.
Hilarious shit.
Oh, let's see how funny it is.
I've ever read in my entire life. Are you
all right,
ready for this?
I'm ready
You're
for
going to
it.
get so many laughs out of this.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
You know what?
Actually, get it open here.
Let's see how funny this is gonna be.
Okay, so when you get hit with copyright strikes on YouTube, okay, you get an email saying you got hit, and then what happens is when you log into your YouTube channel and you go to the studio page, which is where you look at all your videos and all the content.
Yeah, we know about the studio page, DSP. I got it right here.
A bunch of information. If you got hit with a strike, what happens is you get a big pop-up on that screen outlining the strikes you've received and all the information about them. All right.
You want to show your studio so that way we can see it?
And either say I accept that these hit, or I'd like to take action against them, like dispute the claim or contact the claimant and stuff like that. All right. So when this screen popped up for me, it outright showed, all right, all of the information of the person claiming. Not all the information, but it showed the name of the person claiming. It showed the videos that were claimed. It showed the content they were claiming in the videos. Okay. Now, here's the weird part about this.
All right, what's the weird part?
YouTube does not show you the actual content of the claim itself. Meaning, if this person wrote YouTube and said, I'm claiming this content because of this reason, and therefore I want it, I want a copyright strike.
What the?
I don't get to see that. All right, they keep that.
What are we
that part
doing?
Of it private,
dude.
Okay.
Beating on his chest like a goddamn ape.
Keep that private, or do they?
Dude.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, oops.
Oh my God, he fucking up. What are we doing, dude? What are we doing?
Hype train. Anyway.
This dude got fucking ADHD. What are we doing? I'm still mad Riley was getting claimed as
when I
Noise
was
metal song.
reviewing the information of the false claims against the channel.
Really? Was Riley Reid
found
really getting
something
claimed for that?
interesting. If I hovered over a certain
I like how we
portion
still
of
have
the
that slide
screen,
too. It's from 2018.
all of a sudden a pop-up message would appear that actually displayed the claim that the person had issued against me in detail. I didn't know this existed. I don't think anyone does. Usually when you get false claims, all you get is, here's what's claimed, here's the video that's down because of it, here's your options. In this case, it actually showed me the content of the claim, which...
Why is that odd?
I don't get it, because you're not supposed to see it, but it was there. So I archived this for you guys, because I think you're going to get an absolute laugh out of this. There were 5 different screen grabs I did, because there were 5 different messages that this crazy person wrote to YouTube.
Crazy person.
Message number 1.
Are we gonna... What the fuck is that? I gotta move my fucking chat.
We get through these. Here's the first message. I'll read it word for word. Phil DSP Gaming wanted intros for his content. You know, originally I gave permission, but recent evidence came to light on how he scams viewers into tipping to feed his gambling addiction. Oh wait,
Dude, what the fuck are we doing?
Gambling addictions.
What the fuck are we doing? This dude's a goddamn clown. He's a goddamn cartoon. And of course you're gonna fucking meme this segment up. For no reason. I'm screen capping this. What are we doing, DSP? Make it sound like a ridiculous claim. Feeding my gambling addiction, how dare you?
Oh wait, I have an initial reaction to that one.
There you go. The same old meme. Yeah, there you go.
What a fucking idiot. So he literally writes this.
Is this
to
against
YouTube
TOS? I don't think it's against TOS.
I want to claim content that I did give Phil permission to use. He outright says in the message, I gave him permission to use this, right? But I still want to issue him with a false copyright claim because I feel he's using money to gamble.
That's a valid thing to think. There's multiple instances. You showed your fucking phone on stream.
Where does this come into play in DMCA law exactly?
Your bank leaks too.
You profound moron.
You profound moron.
So let's continue, because that's only the first one. Message number 2.
Alright, see the next message. Alright, we checking the short reviews.
I asked him nicely.
Nicely, uh-huh.
Nicely, meaning I demand you take down not only all of your podcasts, but all of your Skyrim content and everything, because, you know, I asked you nicely. Yeah, okay. To remove my videos on his channel, please.
That's a valid thing. He made the fucking things.
I'm apologize. I'm rescinding my permission to use my work. My email to him. That is.
Now this dude asked for an apology. No. DSP's apology fetish is way bigger than yours. You gotta apologize to him. He doesn't owe you an apology, you fucking idiot.
This is not his email. Not at all. Not even close.
Are we gonna dox his email?
But but by the way, because he put that in quotes, it must be true. I mean, he put it in quotation marks. It's got to be real.
Whatever.
I mean, come on. Okay?
Yeah, just like the permission that Evil AJ gave about his That's How You Don't Play.
This isn't good enough. There's way more. You ready?
You can't renege on a thing. That's what he would
3.
say.
Again, I'm not supposed to see any of this, but apparently it was visible to me.
What the fuck is this?
I can provide all original files.
Find this right. This is copyright him.
Of my intro and outro videos
Dude,
made in good faith.
what are we doing, DSP?
Because of DSP's actions towards his fans. Again, this guy, just reading that, it's not even a
Dude, it's a real word. DSP said it.
I own all the original files, therefore it's my content, but must be removed because of his actions towards fans. What? Like,
we put the whole fucking image just covering ourselves. It's not even like in the fucking layout. You can't see anything anymore.
It's not of thought that makes sense. It's like 5 thoughts slammed together into one.
Hey, what's up, Philip?
Let's continue on.
Let's continue on.
The next one, because there's more.
I like how we have to take it back every time, too.
Oh, wait. I didn't open it. Or did I? Hold on.
We don't even know.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, what? Oh,
actually,
what?
it looks like it's the same one. It's not. I asked nicely to remove my content. I did not want him to use my work for his content anymore. He had lied to fans. I didn't want to help him with his scamming plans. Now, one other thing that we should bring up here, okay? Because we absolutely got to bring this one up.
All right, we absolutely have to.
So what this guy is saying is, oh, I've
what the
been
fuck?
told that he's scamming his fans for money, and that's why I want his
very
my
interesting
content out of his. Except all that happened last month, right? Wasn't it last month? Oh, the big expose on Phil, and there's a documentary slamming Phil, and there's this and that. Which, by the way, it's all bullshit. It's
of course, it's all bullshit.
Say it's all fucking conspiracy theory nonsense. None of it is factual, right? But that was last month.
Doing the LTG
this guy gave me
approach.
the content in February and wrote me in February with these demanding, very, very, very aggressive emails demanding I take my content down. That was February. It's now August, September. They're not even the same event. He's saying the reason he did it was because, oh, I now found out Phil's a scammer and shit. It's not even
a scammer.
Correct.
Yeah.
He can't even say that. He's literally lying through his teeth, right? Not that it matters. And
yeah, DSP knows about people lying.
I'll explain in a moment why none of this matters, okay?
Just explain it now.
One.
Let's see the last one. He's gonna read this one too.
DSP Gaming.
Yeah, there you go.
Had lied and broke terms of service.
You have.
Okay, now here's another one. I've broken the terms of service
multiple times
for tips that fuel his
You
gambling.
have.
Oh, I've broken the terms of service now. Oh, that's why I've been on
you
this website for
literally
14
said
fucking
this
years.
is crowdfunding for being a member.
You guys a nut job, okay? I asked him nicely to remove my videos on his channel again, false, and I was uncomfortable with him. Maybe you're uncomfortable because you put Tevin's face in an intro and I called you out on it and you completely became a pussy.
Whoa!
You know, what happens when you get caught out doing something wrong?
Yo, look at the tough guy. The tough guy, tough side Phil is coming out. You became a pussy.
No, I do not.
DSP, why don't you fight the dude?
You've ever done.
Yeah, he calling him the fuck out.
Any profit for me? You're an idiot. Okay. Now here's the most hilarious part.
Yeah, you can't tell people to tip.
YouTube.
You can't do any of
these
this.
Claims, and here's how YouTube reacts when they read them.
Live with the consequence. Same old meme. He has nothing else. He just keeps reusing it.
All right?
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about you either.
It's an automated site. It doesn't care.
It's not completely automated,
that you don't
DSP.
like Phil, or he's a scammer. He's broken terms of service.
Multiple
You could say Phil was a mass murderer. They wouldn't care. You could say Phil was the devil himself, come up from hell to stick red hot pokers up the asses of everyone on YouTube, and YouTube still wouldn't care. Okay? What YouTube does is they look at the situation and they try to figure out if it's
he really think he untouchable.
Be a real copyright claim.
Yo, look at that. We got 100 pounds in super chat.
All right.
Don't worry, he'll get to that in like 30 minutes.
Where they could have possibly granted it, they didn't know.
Oh no, I saw
There's
that.
no way for them to know whether or not this is real
hopefully
or not.
you're doing good.
There's also no way to know if I was ever really granted permission to use the content or not. I can't fault YouTube, but what I will say about YouTube is I wish they wouldn't.
You're not safe on none of these fucking websites.
And the strike, and then leave it upon the content creator to clean it up. That's not right. All right. What should happen is when this happens, YouTube should contact the creator and say, "Hey, we have now received a claim. All right?
All right.
And what we need to do is vet it, make sure if it's real or not. Do you have permission to use the content this person is claiming?" In which I would say, yeah, here you go. Here's literally every piece of
I kind of want to see if
this guy
his chat's
through
doing
email.
anything.
I can show you the entire email trail. I've archived it. And it's you know, probably dozens and dozens of emails over months of time. Here's every time where he gave me permission to do it. Here's him trying to threaten me and demand that I take all of my content
threatening me, guys.
down,
YouTube,
right? Like,
come
all
get him.
So basically, I would have shown them that, and immediately they would have said, "Okay, guess what? It's fake," and they would have never granted it.
I thought they ran by robots.
Here's YouTube's situation.
How would they know it's fake?
We're too big to care about you. Yeah, that's that. We're too big of a site to review every claim. Here's how I respond to that.
He's gonna do the same meme.
I don't care.
Hey,
what's right is right and what's legal is legal. The moment that YouTube grants a false DMCA takedown, YouTube itself has violated DMCA law. You have
What?
taken down a piece of creative content protected under copyright without vetting the claim. And if you do that, you yourself have broken DMCA law. I would go as far to say that YouTube is likely the biggest offender on the internet of DMCA law on a daily basis by granting false claims. They shouldn't get away with this. And if someone sued them in a class action lawsuit,
Then why don't
saying,
you sue
your
them?
system's broken, you can't make us guilty until proven innocent, they would lose. All right? But no one's done that. Why? Because YouTube is where so many people have to make their content. YouTube is the medium, all right, by which basically you distribute your content. Why are you going to sue them for having an improper tool that blames you for something you didn't do when you need that venue to keep making your content and make a living? So no one's going to sue them for it, all right?
You know what? DSP should lead the charge.
Yeah.
He should sue YouTube.
All this being said, okay, it's annoying because now, is there any real way for me to clear this up quickly? No, there's not. I have to issue copyright counterclaims. Excuse me. They're called counterclaims. And all you do is you type up a message saying,
I
this
thought
is
we
nonsense,
won,
I have
though.
permission to use it, get this out of here.
Get it out of
In
here.
2 weeks, unless YouTube
Wait,
has
there's a guy
evidence that
still
the
in
person
YouTube?
who gave you those false copyright strikes is trying to
Yeah,
sue
I'll save
you,
it off this
meaning
side.
they literally go to YouTube and say, here's the name of my lawyer, here's the lawsuit. Without that, YouTube will remove the claim. And this,
Let me see the
I learned this
description.
the hard way many years ago. Because
Story
many
of
years ago, when
YouTube.
I was on YouTube and the first people were starting to steal my content, I will admit to you all publicly, a couple of times I attempted to
Oh, interesting.
take down people who straight re-uploaded my content. I'm not talking about this is how you don't play. People did creative stuff with it. I'm talking about essentially
Hey,
people
nobody
who
gives a
were
fuck
ripping my
about
videos right off my
DSP. That's why he
channel
can
and
do what he
re-uploading them to
does.
their own. All right. I tried to take down a few of those. All right, with the copyright system, and what happened was the videos initially were removed. Those people would counterclaim them, and they would go back up within 2 weeks. And YouTube's methodology there is that unless you're going to sue, we will not interject and take any content off
But
of
that'll
YouTube
never
whatsoever.
happen to him. He wouldn't be like a,
So unless
I guess, an
I
EVP,
get a
'cause he doesn't
lawsuit,
leave his
I can
fucking
never
house.
take anything permanently off of YouTube, which is why it's hilarious when people say to me things like, "Why don't you try to take down
yeah, like you used to.
all of these haters? Why don't you try?
Yeah,
to
why
take
don't you
down
go
your
back to taking
detractors,
down videos
the
like you used to?"
Ree-Streamers and all that. It's all temporary. There's no way you can ever get any of that to stick unless you have legal intention of suing. Now, I have no legal intention.
He got
of
no
suing,
money.
So technically, every claim that I would issue on YouTube is essentially a false claim. I have no intention of going through with the legal action, and therefore, I would be abusing DMCA law if I were issuing fake takedowns. You see?
Yeah, why don't you say when you used to do that? You
So-
did abuse takedowns.
That being said,
Yeah, Machinima take people
the whole
down too.
process is broken. All right, and you may
It's
say
only broken because
Phil,
of
why don't you
DSP's
get hit with
problem.
false copyright strikes all the time. Okay, it's simple because I know the process and I do absolutely everything I can to protect myself.
No, you
I
barely
have a
know the
methodology
process.
To the way that I
No.
upload content and archive content that actually protects me from 99% of false strikes. Okay.
Yeah, this is a
But
very
it's not
dangerous
full-
thing he's saying
because
to
YouTube is
the
automated,
people
YouTube
that
doesn't
gave
review
him
the
the strikes in the
situation.
first place.
This was a case where it was, again, it was a specific situation that I don't want to talk about in detail because if I do, other people could use it to abuse the system and not just hurt me, but others. Other YouTubers
You've already
could be
said,
taken
like,
down by this situation.
way more than you
So
should,
I'm not
I
going to talk
guess.
about that in detail. But yeah, this is a bad
Dude, give him more
situation.
detail.
Why does YouTube grant these claims without properly vetting them?
It's like
It
DSP just
doesn't make
found out that
sense. All you
YouTube
need to
system
do
is
vet
very
it, 'cause the thing
questionable.
is, they do vet claims. They just don't vet it all the time because there's certain situations where there's a loophole.
And we got a
You
fucking
see?
paragraph here talking
So
about the
anyway,
fucking game. Hey, idiot,
So
we're
that's
not
what
playing the
happened.
game
I'm through all
now.
these false claims from a jackass.
He's not gonna.
nut
He's
job.
gonna read this eventually.
And you
Stay
know, what
around
did
for
I do?
another
I had
30
to
minutes.
counterclaim
He'll
them.
read it.
Luckily, YouTube did, thank God,
Thank God,
actually
YouTube paid attention to
my
DSP.
counterclaims, and they did actually grant the claims within 2 weeks. Now, here's the thing. It was an extra day. Why? Monday was Labor Day, which is a national holiday in the U.S., so they didn't consider that a business day, which is why they should have actually been removed on Wednesday, but didn't.
I don't know. I
technically
don't
get
know
removed
too
till
much about
Thursday.
the LTG
So that's why it
trolls.
took an extra day. But yes, because, you know, I did the claims right away. It was
All I know is the
2 weeks
wings show the
business week, so it
fucking.
was 10
They
business
clearly
days,
just having
14.
fun.
Actually, in this case, it was
They
15
watching
days
this
because
just
it was stupid
they just laughing at it
Monday.
because this is just the
And
stupidest
it
thing
got
to
cleared
say.
up, okay?
They laughing at the clown. They
So-
joining in on the fun.
It sucks. I don't like the system. No one does. No one likes this YouTube bullshit system. All right? But at least I can say this. In this case, YouTube did vet to the ability that they could. All right? To give you some perspective here, on Twitch, they don't vet
Oh, now we
anything.
going back to slandering
On
Twitch.
2 years ago, I was sitting there playing the Destroy All Humans 1 remake. All right? My stream gets shut down.
This was
Copyright
literally
claim
last year.
from the game developer. Huh?
Huh?
Of course it's fake, but Twitch didn't even care.
How do we know it's
they
fake?
didn't even look at all at the claim. They just granted it without even figuring out if this person really works for the company or not. They just granted
I
the
can't
false
wait for
claim
all of this
and
to
then
go
removed
back
it
to
later.
him going
That's how
back to
Twitch is.
Twitch.
Twitch is an insanely bad business.
DSP, that's your
alright?
backup
Having been there
plan.
for several years, here's what I can
He
tell you
wanted
about
to
them,
get taken down
alright?
so he can go to Twitch.
They like to add innovations and they like to do things that are very, very positive in different ways. They're a progressive website, which I have no issue with. You want to push certain groups being highlighted on your site and getting attention, go for it. I don't care.
Yeah, he saw that too
I
many
really don't give a shit. I just wanna
stationaries
stay
are
in
getting
my lane and do
promoted.
my own thing,
DSP had to
alright?
leave
But
Twitch.
Twitch basically is the most poorly ran business I've ever seen. They don't even have full-time mod staff that they pay. They have a bunch of fucking volunteers who do moderation work, who will erroneously flag you. for
Park,
things
aren't
you
you
didn't
on
do.
lunch
They
break?
just apologize and remove it later on in the day. All right? They're a joke. They're an afterthought. There's no major
They're an
focus on Twitch.
afterthought.
It's a profitable business, but it's like a drop in a bucket that is Amazon.
Who's smoking
So
that
on
Cali
Twitch, they don't give
Kush?
two fucks about you
Yeah,
or
go ahead.
anything. And a moment's notice,
DSP, are you smoking
out
that
of there.
Cali Kush?
that's what happened to me. I mean, they didn't outright ban me, but you're out of the partner program. Why?
Rightfully
Hate
so.
speech. Prove it. No, we don't have to.
You-
Actually, yeah, legally you
They
do.
did
'cause I have
prove
a
it, you
legal agreement with
motherfucker.
you that
They
says
did
can't
tell
kick
you
me
it
out
was
unless
hate
there's a good reason.
speech.
Prove it. They didn't. I could sue them right now if I wanted to.
When the paycheck's
Not
coming.
going to. I don't have the money of the means.
Eventually.
All right? But that's how they are. On YouTube, at the very least, even with their automated
Says the same thing
system
about YouTube.
that
Yeah,
I
he
don't
just
agree with,
flip flops on everything.
Look, they
I
did
can't wait till you go
protect
to
the
Cozy
ESPN.
TV and
Likely
stream
this
with
guy
Ethan
claimed
Ralph.
more than 10 videos. This guy probably claimed 20 to 30 videos. They only granted the 10. Then they grouped those into only 2 strikes instead of 3. So the channel didn't get shut down. They allowed me to continue to broadcast and make content and make a living during this time frame when all this was happening. You know,
But you just
on
can't
Twitch,
make
it's all-
any,
it's done.
bit-
You're
yeah,
gone.
you're
Bye.
gone.
Shut off your channel. Shut off everything. You're done. They don't give a
Rightfully
fuck.
so.
At least YouTube has evolved.
Yeah, they
over
evolved. They
time
finally
to now
evolved.
100%
But he wants YouTube to
do this
be
kind of
like
bullshit,
Twitch.
Okay.
They should have a what is it? YouTube
Now, what's
Premium
funny
subs. They should do
I'm
all
absolutely
that.
aware that there are people who've been outright kicked off of YouTube.
YouTube need to be the
I'm
new
absolutely aware
Twitch
of this.
until
it was,
YouTube
like,
does the same thing and
But
throw
those
him off.
people
Deep
are basically the exception
monetizes
to the
him,
rule
and then he has to go
because they did
somewhere
really dumb
else.
shit.
Yo, cat burning down the house. Cat burning down the house.
You hear that, right?
Yo, look at this. Cat starting fires in the basement. She trying to send smoke signals. Oh my god, what a fucking
There's
segment.
a fire alarm going off somewhere, and I need to see where it is. I don't think it's in my house. But
Cat-
it might be someone else's.
No,
so I
no,
gotta
you
check
guys
it
say
out.
it's not my house. Cat burning down the kitchen. What a fucking Ree-Stream. There you go. Oh, Cat, what are you doing?
Well, it's not us. That's the 3-unit alarm. That's why it was so loud. That's the 3-unit alarm, and it means that somebody got triggered and whatnot.
Yo, I can hear Cat. Oh my god. What a fucking segment. What a fucking legendary segment. Dude, I picked the right day for this. Say some more shit. They panicking. They don't know how to turn off the fire alarm. Yo, they freaking the fuck out. Did they fix it? DSP beating on the fucking thing. When he gets back, I'm gonna rewind it. I know I'm not live yet, but I want to see how all this plays out. Yo, what a fucking stream this is. This is the fucking best stream ever. Cat burning shit in the oven again. I can't wait for the audio boosted videos of this. Did she burn the house down? She close to it. She forgot how the stove worked. There we go. Oh my god, he explaining the fucking fire alarm, the cat. Yeah, he giving Cat a pre-stream. Keep an eye out on it.
Oh, okay. Well.
Cat was downstairs in tears. Like, Phil, what's going on?
Phil returns with so all over his face, someone said.
What's going on, Phil? I'm scared.
Yes, I ran next door. I saved all the families from the flames. Of course I did it. You know me, heroic Phil. I'd be the first in to kick the door down. No, so here's how it works. So now you guys are wondering what the hell just happened.
Hey,
So
God,
I
don't
live
be
in
afraid,
a
honey.
townhouse, but
If
it's
it
a
goes
connected
off,
townhouse.
just let me
There's
know.
two
I'm the
units on
big
sides,
man.
and I'm in the middle. We have a centralized
Dude,
fire alarm system.
we
which
really
makes sense.
giving, like, an
If there's a fire
example
in
of
one
his
unit, you want to
fucking
get the fuck
thing.
out of the other two units because it could catch fire, right? So that was the centralized alarm you guys just heard, and that usually only goes off if there's smoke inside.
That's
of
for
one of the
anyone
homes.
saying that
There
Cat
was a
isn't
case
there
a few years ago
anymore.
where it
This
was
bitch is
malfunctioning and
burning
kept
down
going
shit
off
in the
over and
fucking
over.
kitchen.
And in that case, it was annoying, but we got it fixed. So this is the first time I actually heard that alarm go off. Besides, they test it once a year. It's the first time I've heard that go off in a long time. So I just ran outside and I went next door. Neither home has any smoke
I
or
went
anything
next
coming out of
door.
them. No one's panicking.
No,
I'm
no,
assuming we're
stop
okay.
the
I'll keep
fucking
my eyes
cat.
peeled.
No
I said to
one's
my wife, hey, the
panicking.
fire
No, he
department
didn't
might
go
show up if it
outside.
keeps going off. It means that there might be a smoke
Imagine this
detected in
dude
one of the houses
hobbling his
next door,
fucking fat
in which
ass
case the fire
outside,
department will show up
looking
and try
down
to
the
clear
street.
houses and everything.
Is there any fire?
I don't know. And yeah, there's no smoke in this house.
Cat
But
probably
it's weird.
stuck a head
Outside,
in
I went
the
outside
stove.
and I smelled. It smells like smoke outside. This happens sometimes this time of year with wildfires and other shit. The wind will blow this way. I don't think that's enough to trigger the alarm, though. It just smells a little smoky, but there's no smoke anywhere you can
this is
see.
a highly
So I
suspicious
have
story.
absolutely no clue what would have triggered that. It's not us. I just went through the whole house. There ain't no fire here.
Yeah, we just went to the
You
whole
know, I
house.
have no clue.
No clue.
In fact, you know what? One last thing that I should check.
Yeah, there you go.
Now that I'm thinking about it, just quick.
He walking back out. He's scared. He making sure Cat didn't fuck up anything else. He yelling at Cat again. Help?
Remember, that's where the meat detector is. That's where they test it. That's where I wanted to make sure.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, guys.
He had to yell at Cat one more time. Like, bitch, don't you ever do this again.
All right. Woo.
I put you in charge of the stove for a reason.
So there you go. Nothing there. So it is what it is.
Yo, he had to check his
Don't know what
gaming
caused it. Hopefully
statues. He
this
had to
isn't
make
going
sure
off
those
today.
were
If it does,
okay.
you guys know what's going on.
Like, that's
The fire
when you
department
dumb
shows
bitch.
up. You guys know what's going on.
Good thing I
Okay.
good thing I got the Wolverine
anyway,
figure in here. It can't get fucked up because you can't
Actually,
cook.
That was pretty much the end of what I was going to talk about with the false copyright bullshit. All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm
so
sure.
here's the thing. Let me summarize, and then we got shout outs to do. Allow me to summarize. False copyright issues can happen at any moment. Anyway,
Unbelievable.
because these businesses care more about protecting
What
themselves
a fucking
than protecting
segment
you.
that was.
Okay, they don't care about you or your business. They don't care about the person who makes content. They don't give a shit. They just don't want to get sued. So in YouTube's mind, okay. you put some
Obviously, they
protections
don't
in
want to
place so
get
your whole
sued. I
business
got a
won't get
feeling
shut
being
down if someone
sued
hits
is
you
a
with these
bad
claims.
thing.
But at the same time, we don't give two fucks about what they say. What
Yeah,
they
that whole
claim.
fire
We just
alarm
want
thing
it cleared
fucked up his whole
and we have this
speech.
process
He had a
that's
whole
automated, set in
script
place,
down, and
that's all we
Cat
care
had to
about. We don't
ruin
even
it.
wanna
So we can
step in,
blame
have
Cat.
anything to
He
do
had
with it.
like
We're not here to
15 more
judge
notes he can hit.
What's legal, what's not. We're just here to basically be paper pushers and do this legal process.
He made
and
a
get it-
bunch of
get it
like
closed,
bullet
okay?
points, and he forgot all
So
of
it
them.
sucks because, yeah, everyone who
killed the
ever
whole
uses
mood.
YouTube is at risk. Literally every single person. All right? Like I said, I've done my best to try to put protections in place so that I don't get negatively affected. It's worked for the most part, but there's always going to be situations like this one here where a little bit of bullshit crawls through. I can't be foolproof. No one can. Literally, no one can be fully protected on YouTube from these issues. Okay? But, thankfully, I've been there, done that. I've been down this road before.
This dude
And as
was
I told you
begging
guys,
hard
I
when he
have
got his fucking
redundancies in
strikes.
place. If something were to ever happen where this channel would automatically get shut down for some bullshit like this, I have other places to go. I'll
Like
still stream, I'll
Twitch.
still upload
You're
and make
going to
content for you guys. It's
Twitch.
not going to end because someone's abusing the law. All right.
There you go. It's
People
not
will
gonna
never
end.
win over me. I've been doing this for 14 fucking years. I'm not gonna allow some
He's not gonna
idiots
go
to
anywhere.
fuck with me. No, I'm not gonna be deleting my
determined
entire
to do
fucking
this.
channel. This is ludicrous nonsense. Okay.
Luda.
Things are gonna continue. We're gonna have positivity and fun every day.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Fuck
positive.
these people who want to
Fuck
ruin it
'em.
for us because they're so insanely jealous or nuts that they don't understand
course we gotta be
what they're
nuts.
doing is actually a crime. If ever they were to be caught, they'd be thrown behind bars. There's no
Do you know
other
this?
explanation for it. You would go to jail
I
for this
mean-
kind of shit. It's a crime. But as we spoke of last week, sadly, the internet is still the Wild West.
It's the
as if
Wild
you
West.
get away
It's
with
the
whatever you
Wild,
want on the
Wild
internet.
West.
Even
With
put your
Will
real
Smith.
information out there, commit a crime, still no one can come after you for it for some odd reason. All right? But I'm not going to be deterred. I'm not going away anywhere. We're staying put right where we are.
I'll
And we're
believe
gonna
it when
have a
I
lot of fun
see it when
making
the rain
content every single
shows,
day
like,
and having fun
actually do
interacting.
anything.
Fuck these pieces of dog shit.
They were
who
just
think
doing
bring
it
me
just to
down.
fucking
They're
scare
never
'em.
going to.
And get some content
Thank you.
out of it.
Okay.
I mean, they did get content in a way, but
Let's do shout outs.
let's do shout outs. Alright, let's skip ahead.
Smoking the Cali Kush.
There you go.
Not me, but maybe some of you are. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Real Take Sports has done a super
Enjoy.
chat.
That's the
It says,
weirdest
"You're a
thing to
one-man
say to
show,
like a
sticking it to many.
smoker.
Congrats.
I'm
Thank
not
you so
smoking the
much for
Cali
Real
Kush, but
Take
enjoy.
Sports
I
in the
hope
super
you
chat.
inhale very well. You should have said something stupid like that. I hope you guys roll up and light up.
There you go.
Very good, guys. I'm not doing it, but please smoke up
Very
to
good.
your
Now on the
heart's
tips
content.
side of things,
It should have just been extra weird and just say a bunch of stuff.
we start off today with. Oh, hold on. There's so many tips
Whoa,
that I have
we
to
get
scroll
money.
down. That's a rarity on the podcast.
That's a
Our
rarity.
first
We
tip
get
of today
money.
is from an anonymous tipper
money. Yeah,
who took
yeah.
$2. So one amazing thing I've heard about Queen Elizabeth II, she joined
Dude. No.
the Auxiliary Territorial Service during the Second World War and was a truck driver and
Khalifa
mechanic for
Kush
the
is the
British
best.
Army. Again, I don't know anything
I
about
don't know what you're talking about. That's
Queen,
the that's the
you know,
hairstyle.
not living in the UK, it's kind of very unique because you hear nothing. I mean it. Like, you hear absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you hear
Besides
nothing.
gossip and shit on fucking gossip channels and stuff. But it's unique how in the UK and other places in the world, it's like the biggest thing. Like, they're the biggest celebrities. And I hear, like, no one cares.
Dude, it's
Seriously.
whatever.
I don't know anything about it. But thank you for the $2 tip. And rest in peace to the Queen.
Rest in peace
An
to the
anonymous
queen.
tipper tipped $1.50. Says, can't attend the stream because of work today. Here's a tip. To get good with the gyro, control the camera with the stick as normal.
What are we
Use
talking
gyro
about?
for
Oh, we
small
talking about
aim
fucking
adjustments.
Splatoon. We
Once you get the
hand-holding
hang
in
of
this
it, it's
game.
almost accurate as a mouse and keyboard. So what you're saying is you use the thumbstick to move the
Oh
camera
my god,
around,
dude. We actually
and you
holding
use
the fucking
gyroscopic
controller.
controls built into the controller. And this has it. I know the Pro controller has gyro built
Fucking
in.
kill me.
I'll have to try that out. We'll see how it works.
Yeah, we'll see how it works. Let's see if you
Okay.
remember it.
Alex from Phoenix has tipped me $3. So far that's the biggest tip.
Whoa, we getting money. Alright. Tap, tap, tap. Tappy, tap, tap, tap.
So we're at the $6 of tips now. And he says, have you seen the new Black Adam trailer? I know you don't have time, but it would be a movie you'd like to watch. I haven't seen it. I can't answer.
Yeah,
'cause
whatever. Why we asking him about
haven't seen
movies?
it. An anonymous $5 tipper now says, have
Whoa,
a
we
fin
stepping up the
fill.
money.
Have a fin.
Have a fin.
Have a fin.
Have a fin.
I think they might wanted to say have a fine day
Oh,
or have a
fucking
fine
Christ.
stream and it cut off or something. I
Have
don't
a
eat
fin.
fin. I know some people eat shark fins, like shark fin soup.
What are we even talking
That's
about?
not for me. But thank you for the biggest tip of the day so far. Have a fin.
Thank you for the money.
Okay. Third Eye the Fourth tipped me $1.50 and
Yeah,
says,
say,
"Hey Phil, I'm glad to hear
unique
you are
spelling
not
on
a
the
boring
wheelchair
person
name.
and who likes variety. Hope you will play Atelier Sophie 2 soon."
Dude, you already know the
tip.
answer to it. He just didn't even
Mr.
respond
Poopy
to
Pants
it. He
did
just said
$1.50.
thank you for the
So would you
money.
do a walk around or workout stream?
Thanks
or
for
join a hot
wasting
tub
your
meta
time
like
and
on Twitch?
effort.
No and no. Thank you for the tip.
Khalifa
Twitch
Kush
sucks
is
at the
from
$1.50.
Grand
Says Twitch
Rapids.
sucks now. It's e-thoughts doing ASMR and being gamers.
I
Wearing
would
the
if I,
skinniest of clothing possible.
honestly, I
Little
never
kids
been
that
to,
seem to eat it
I
up
haven't
and
been to
sad.
Grand Rapids that
I believe
often.
you. Thank you for the tip. Cherry Juice tipped me $2. Says,
Big ups,
who
Cherry
said
Juice.
yesterday who would win in a fight? 2008 Darkside Phil versus 2022 DSP Gaming. Would be a good match. I have 2008 winning. He has the age and size
Oh,
advantage.
now I see it.
You were an idiot.
Cause they just hear my
I already
footsteps.
explained the other day why that's not
Gotta
even
go
possible.
lower.
All right, again, let's talk about 2008 Phil versus 2022 Phil.
Yeah.
2008 Phil weighed almost
2008
30 to 40
had
more pounds
something
than I
like
weigh right
interesting.
now. Could barely move. Knees were fucked up because of my weight.
Wait a minute, this dude making it seem like he was wings. I could barely move and he was big. What? DSP, you were not wing sized.
And I had a severe back injury, a severely
Severe.
herniated
The
disc in
Seattle
my
Air
lower
fixed
back,
it.
where I was either getting pain or numbness in one or both legs at all times. I couldn't even sit or rest comfortably
He thought being
anywhere without
gamers?
pain.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
How the fuck would I fight? Exactly.
But you could
barely
take on
moved,
Mike
Really,
Tyson.
I was pretty much in pain
He was in pain.
all the time. You know.
You know.
And it's funny because it's weird to say that was 14
I was
years ago.
250
And now I'm
pounds
in
with a
better shape
bad
now than
back.
I was back then. I absolutely am. You know, like I said, I work out. Actually, today I'm going to do my
No, the
workout
Seattle Air
between
fixed it.
streams and
He doesn't
everything.
have a bad back no
I'm
more.
way healthier now than I was back then. So, there you go. That's
He had to
alarming.
move there. That was like his Mexico.
$6.56. I said one time when I was at a high school basketball game, the fire alarm went off. For some reason, I was the only one that exited the building. My friend that was with me also left.
All right,
with me.
thanks for
Unfortunately,
telling
it
us
was
the
just a false
story,
alarm, but it
guy.
would be safe.
Yeah, there you go.
It's fascinating. Thank
Cool.
you. That's alarming for a tip.
Look how much he cared about that money. Thanks for wasting your time.
Okay. All right. So a few quick things.
Money?
Oh
More money?
shit!
What
Did
happened
I
now?
just screw up? I might have.
What are we doing? What did we screw up?
I did. I stopped the pre-stream by accident.
Oh no.
We were gonna adjourn anyway, so I'm not gonna make another part.
Dude,
I accidentally hit the
it's
button that
gonna
stops the
randomly
pre-stream
just
from recording.
end.
Which is fine. It'll just be an abrupt ending on YouTube.
It's
not a
gonna be
huge
an
deal or
abrupt
anything.
ending. It's
'Cause
just
all
gonna
I was
cut
gonna say was
off.
the following.
Bruh.
For this week, it's only a 5-day week for me.
We can just
I'm
end
here today,
this.
Saturday,
We don't-
Sunday,
Dude, we can
Monday,
edit
Tuesday.
this.
Okay. This week,
He's still
obviously,
panicked. That
the
fire
first thing
alarm
that
got
we
him
like to do is
shook.
hit the members.
He don't
vote
know
if
what he's
possible.
doing no
If you're
more.
not a member, all right, or
If you see his
were
hands, he's
considering
shaking
gifting
right
membership
now.
to
He's
help
like,
the channel, now would be a great
that fire
time.
alarm.
This
Guys,
weekend,
I'm
we're
still
gonna have some
panicking.
new
I need the
games
money to
balanced in with
calm my
stuff. It's gonna be a
nerves.
great weekend for that. If we hit it, that'd be amazing. That'll lock
Yeah,
into
of
a Halloween
course.
event, and it'll lock into a React event by the end of this month. It will be a great time to do that. All right. So if you were waiting or holding off to gift membership,
If
to
you
the
were
channel,
holding
all
off.
the copyright shit's done. Feel free. There's no
Feel
risk right now at
free.
all.
There
Please
you
go.
go.
for it,
You can
all
give
right?
me
I
money
appreciate
now.
that.
The
Now another
crisis
thing
is
again,
over.
tips.
Tips.
Yes,
There you go.
tips are going to be very important this week. I only have a 5-day week to raise enough tips for my day
When are
off
they
on
not
Wednesday.
important?
So
DSP,
tips
tell
are
me when the
greatly,
tips aren't
greatly
important and I'll
appreciated
swing by the
during this
screen.
time frame. All right. Lastly, bubbles. We have 136 likes. Let's get bubbles blowing.
Let's get bubbles blowing. There you go. fantastic.
Thank you for the likes and the engagement on the stream.
Maybe he
I really
blew the
appreciate it.
bubbles on the fire. He went
Okay,
downstairs. They got
guys,
Oh yeah, let me get the
That's it.
bubbles.
I don't have to stop recording, and there's no
You
outro
can't get your
today
bubbles,
because
dude.
I
You need to
accidentally
get the
stopped
fire
recording
down.
early. Oops.
Oops. There you go.
Let's switch over. I do have to use the restroom before we start, so there will be a few minutes brief break, but then we're gonna jump onto my Switch here, and we are gonna jump into Splatoon. I'm probably just gonna go right online and try to figure shit out on the fly.
Oh, we doing
It's
it
probably
right
a bad idea, but I
online.
don't really care. I'd rather have
The
fun
fuck is
playing the game
Splatoon
than dick
game? Who
around in a
cares?
tutorial for 100 years. And that's what you guys want to see regardless anyway, right?
Yeah, just do it.
Okay. All right, so Phil's alarm tipped me $1.50. Says, "Don't rip out the alarm like you did in your apartment." I will not rip out any alarm. Don't worry about
Rip
it.
out the
I
alarm.
couldn't anyway. This one's built into the walls and shit. I'd have to take a sledgehammer to the wall. All right.
That was the
So,
best.
ladies and gentlemen,
He should
let's
have
take
did
a
an
brief break.
unboxing.
It'll just be a few
Like,
minutes.
had the
I'm gonna
fire
use
alarm
restroom,
going
we'll come
off.
back.
Quick, give me a
We're jumping
game.
right into Splatoon 3.
You got any new
Check it
games
out,
you
see
can
what it's all
unbox?
about. Thank you for listening. Great podcast today. I'll be back shortly. Thank you, and see you in just a couple minutes.
All right, goodbye. Fuck off. Is there anything else I wanted to do? Definitely not listen to fucking this. Well, I mean, I could stay around for that, but I really don't care about Splatoon. We can sneaky take a look at what Anne's doing. And you could probably go over there. Yeah, you could go over there. It's gonna be better. I ain't standing online for that shit. We can all go collectively harass Anne.
You get out of here. That was like point blank. But yeah, that was really stupid. He gave consent that we can restream them. It's okay. It's fun and positive. But now it's no longer fun and positive. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. Literally the entire pre-stream, except for the schedule segment, was talking about, like, literally he got rid of the strikes and they were on the content that I said it was, which was just the fucking pre-stream shit, which was all from one guy. All from one guy. Ace still has some of that content up too. So he fell
There
for
you
the
go.
troll shit, the shit that I
So you
pointed
can go
out.
over
I was
there
trying to be,
and have
helpful
fun
and
there.
positive and shit. He got
Where's
rid
my
of
music
me.
at? Because I need a good
Oh,
outro
now
for
we're back to
this.
square one. Man.
What are your thoughts on Pogs Woman?
Harassing you, you could do the rest of the restream. Guess what, right, Drake? Wrong. I'm not going to be doing the rest of the restream. I'm just thinking
What?
about whether or not I care. Two shits to fucking restream this absolute fucking crowning achievement to fucking
Oh, look at this
mankind.
dude.
DSP and the I
This
had
dude better
almost
not fucking
500 people
restream
watch
me.
my dumbass pre-stream.
No.
Say the shit that everybody says.
Yeah, I ain't
was
staying around for
happening,
this.
and they already confirmed it.
You having way too
You
much
mean one guy
fun.
was a troll? You mean the guy that we said was a troll?
Yeah,
was a
he's-
troll the
he's
entire
fucking
time?
angry.
You mean that one video, dude? Okay, just to show like how fucking stupid this video was.
He's so
It's
fun.
the Odyssey.
All
We're-
right.
we're going to Odyssey really quick.
There you go. You can be there or you know what? Since he's ending, we can go over here. Because Tevin's having fun.
Something is off about it,
Yeah, we're
but
going
I
over
can't
this.
necessarily place it.
So that's where I'm gonna go. So I have fun. I may or may not be back on Twitch to play something. I guess I have to play some type of multiplayer game. Yeah, that should be fun. Thanks for sticking by the stream. For whatever it was. Tevin must restream the whole thing. I don't even know if he is. Tevin like to be like super far behind. Go to Pope stream. Wait, Pope Pissbot, are you streaming this? Yeah, Tevin is full. If Pope Pissbot is stream. Oh no. Well, I guess no one. You can just hang out somewhere. I don't know where you can go, but you can hang out somewhere. Or maybe not watch it, because it's not gonna be anything worthwhile anyway. Yeah, it's really gonna be nothing. But peace out, everyone. See you when I see you. And all that. Big ups to all you guys. We survived.